Cops have occasionally been known to overstep their boundaries, but what happens when a well-informed citizen knows their rights better than the cops do? Here are different times idiot cops who got humbled by educated citizens.
Hey gentlemen, how you doing tonight?
Great.
What you got there, man?
What do you mean?
What kind of beverage is that?
Looks
does
like a
it matter?
Pepsi.
The last thing you might expect while holding a can of Pepsi is the police stopping you to ask what is in it. Yet this bizarre experience happened to a college student on that fateful evening. Thankfully, he knew his rights and he started filming as soon as the officers got near.
Hey gentlemen, how you doing tonight?
Great.
What you got there, man?
What do you mean?
What kind of beverage is that?
Looks
does
like
it
a
matter?
Pepsi.
Stay your distance, please.
Stay your distance.
Yeah, I don't want two guys with guns coming up on me.
Oh, we're police officers. Maybe you
I
didn't
don't
notice.
care whether you're police officers or the mafia.
The mafia?
Yeah, you guys are rolling around and crubbing up on me with guns. Back up. Yeah.
We're police officers. We're here to serve and protect, sir.
I just wanted to inquire
You're
what that
trying to-
was, because there's a lot of students here drinking, so
I don't-
we just want to make sure that...
No
You know,
inquiry
We're
needed.
well, our job is to make sure the community's safe. And when
That's some
people
Gestapo stuff when you
out,
stop for everybody
walking
holding a can anywhere.
No, not everybody holding a can anywhere.
Just me?
No, just people that we feel might be drinking in public. So we're checking
Do
to
you
make sure
suspect
you're
I
okay.
might be drinking in public?
We have no idea.
We don't know what the...
That's
So
why
you
we're
do not
asking.
suspect that I may be drinking
Can
in
you just
public?
show us what kind
We
of...
have what is
evidence
called
on
a
our way?
Do you
reasonable
suspect?
suspicion.
That's what I'm asking. Do you suspect? You said
We have
no.
what's called a reasonable suspicion.
Do you have a reasonable suspicion?
Yeah, we do.
What
We're
is
holding
that?
a can.
I'm holding
so
a
we're stopped
can.
to investigate.
That's your reasonable
That's not reasonable suspicion for drinking.
Holding a can is a
alcohol.
reasonable suspicion.
Yeah.
So anybody holding a can is under
Under
reasonable
suspicion.
Well,
suspicion.
typically we like to see the can. Usually we can see if it's an actual soft drink or if
This
it's
may
an
not be
alcoholic
typical.
beverage.
Do I look imbibe on beverages in public, Officer Scott?
I don't know.
May I have your card, please?
Officer Scott's response to this question goes ahead to show his level of emotional maturity and puts into question if he should have been in that line of work at all.
You'd have to come get it. You didn't want me to get close to you. Do
Will you
want me to get
please
close
hand
enough?
me your card? I'm requesting it.
Let me see if I can
Clearly.
do this from a distance.
Do I need
Hang
to
on.
articulate?
Is this close? You want me to set it down and then you can grab it? Would that be better so I don't get too close?
Officer Avila,
Yeah.
may I have your card, please? Excellent. Officer Avila has no problem being professional with a business card.
You did get too
Anything
close
else
to
that you
though.
gentlemen need besides Gestapo stops for cans? Yeah, it's fucking Gestapo bullshit when you're gonna stop me for a can on the sidewalk. That's
Actually,
sick.
you were standing here. We didn't stop you. We just came up to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, later.
See you. Have a good night. Take care.
Yeah.
In the end, the cops tried to turn the law into a shield for the baseless interaction, but the young man only used it in his favor and politely dismissed the cops.
So, do you have anything illegal in the car today? Anything
No, like
at all?
I said, I got a concealed carry permit, but other than that, I don't have nothing illegal.
Okay, so there's nothing. Would you mind if I look?
No, you may not look.
I may not look.
Unless you have a search warrant.
This is Officer Hollyfield from the Richland Police Department. On February 18th, 2023, at around 10:36 in the morning, Officer Hollyfield made a traffic stop on a black Buick Regal. The driver, Ian Alexander, allegedly had crossed the speed limit and was asked to pull over by the side of the road somewhere in Richland, Mississippi.
Hello, sir. You got your driver's license and insurance on you?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Sure. Go ahead. Y'all doing all right today?
Yeah. Well, my insurance card's on my phone.
Sure. That's fine. Go ahead. Who's your insurance with?
Progressive.
Progressive. Okay. All right.
Pretty sure my number. It should say April 28, 2023.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I see that. All right. Well, look. The reason I'm stopping here today, Mr. Alexander, is you're going a little fast. Window tint's a little too dark. Okay. The speed limit's 45. I'm doing 45, and you came by me. All right. You were obviously faster than me, about 10 miles over to be in fact. So also your window tint's too dark. Where are you headed to today?
I'm just going. Why?
Huh?
Why do you want to know? Why?
Just conversation. Just asking where you're going. Huh?
McGee.
Okay, you coming from Madison? Is that where y'all live, up in Madison? Somebody else come over here to me, please. What's that now?
I'm making sure, like, I live in Ridgeland.
You live in Ridgeland? Okay. Okay. All right, sure. Well, just sit tight for me, okay? So, Mr. Alexander, will you step back here and talk to me, please?
I guess I can.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind. You're not under arrest or anything. I just want to talk to you.
Okay, I got a concealed carry permit.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Do you have it on you? Do you have the firearm on you?
Yeah, it's in
Just
my
don't-
waistband. On
Okay.
the
Just don't do me a favor. Don't reach for it. That's all I ask. Just keep your hands up there, okay? All right. So I understand it's a traffic stop. Not everybody gets stopped every day, and this can be a little uncomforting for people. I get that. Okay. My concern is that you are about to suck all the oxygen out of the air right now because you're breathing so heavy. All right. You're so nervous. So why would you be extremely or overly nervous with me for a simple traffic stop?
I mean, because I was talking and I was busy, but I didn't know I was speeding.
Okay.
So I wasn't really sure why I was getting pulled over.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested before or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. You mind if I ask what for? You can't get in trouble for telling me. I'm
I
just
can't
curious.
remember. I mean, I had DUI 20 years ago.
DUI 20 years?
Probably
Okay.
about it.
Okay. All right. When's the last time you were arrested? Do you remember that?
No, it's been probably 20 years.
20 years?
Probably about
Anything
1999.
Anything narcotics related at all?
No.
Or do you wear glasses or contacts?
Contacts.
Okay. All right. Are those colored contacts or are your eyes always that kind of grayish, glassy,
I
a little
got
bit glassy?
green eyes or whatever.
Green eyes? Okay. Are you under the influence of any narcotics or alcohol today?
No, sir.
Okay. Right. So your pupils are like pinpoint, and that's why I asked.
I mean,
have you taken
there's
any
a couple
prescriptions
things.
or anything?
You asked me why I was nervous. First of all, I didn't realize I was speeding. So did you get that on radar or?
I paced you. I was right behind you. Actually, you
Okay.
passed me, as I said
I mean, it's
earlier.
possible because I was talking and
It's
we
not
were
possible,
in a
it's fact.
conversation. Okay.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have just stopped you for nothing. I mean, I'm doing the speed limit and you passed me, so there's that. I mean,
Okay.
that's in my line of work. That's called a clue. When I'm doing the speed limit and you pass me, that would be a very
I mean,
obvious
I can't
indicator of
argue
you.
with you. I like I said, I might have been, but I don't remember. But, okay.
Initially, it looked like a normal traffic stop, but things are starting to escalate.
All
And then
right.
you're saying about my tent, but
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the tent's not illegal.
I guarantee you it is. The state law is 28%, and that's a lot
On the
darker than
front or the
28%.
back?
Any window.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know.
Okay. Well, and that's common.
You're asking me why I'm nervous. That's because I was kind of upset. You're asking me where I'm going and where I live, and I don't think that I'm allowed. I don't have to answer that.
You absolutely don't. It's just casual conversation. So, do you have anything illegal in the car today? Anything
No, like
at all?
I said, I got a concealed carry permit, but other than that, I don't have nothing illegal.
Okay, so there's nothing. Would you mind if I look?
No, you may not look.
You may not look.
Unless you have a search warrant.
Okay, I don't, but
Okay.
I'm simply asking. I mean, your pupils
I mean,
are
I can open up the trunk, I can open the doors up, but I don't want you to go in and look through my car
Okay.
because I don't feel like I have to.
For those who don't know, you can formally deny the request to search your property unless the officer possesses a search warrant. Alexander seems to be aware of this law and fully leverages it to withhold the corrupt cop.
And you absolutely don't. I'm simply, see, in my line of work, what I do is I love doing this, okay? I love working in narcotics. And you're giving off a lot of precursors that could potentially lead up to narcotics. I'm not saying that you do, and I'm not saying that you don't.
Bring the
If you
dog
don't
or
have
whatever.
anything.
No, I don't have any narcotics. I don't do.
And I didn't say
I mean,
that you
you're
did.
foaming at the mouth. You're asking me why I'm nervous. I mean, this is ridiculous.
How is
Can I
it-
please have a witness? Do you mind coming closer? Okay.
So there's nothing illegal in the
Are you a
car.
supervisor? Or are you a supervisor? May I have a supervisor?
You're talking to him.
Okay. There's nothing illegal in my car whatsoever.
Would you like to see my supervisor?
I mean, what's the next step? Am I
just
going
simply-
to get a ticket for speeding or what?
That's to be determined. I haven't made up my
Okay.
mind yet. I'm simply asking for. I don't understand why
I
you're
mean,
getting so
more
hostile
than
with
welcome,
me.
because the way I'm being treated. I mean,
How are you being treated?
how do I look like I have narcotics?
I didn't
Because
say
I
you
have a
looked like
black
you had
girlfriend?
narcotics. I said you were displaying
why?
indicators.
What are you saying? I have pupils. I'm nervous. I mean, I was upset because you're asking me where I'm going
That was just casual conversation. So here's the
That's
deal. Look,
not
I'm not going to sit here and
business where
argue. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay, I'm simply asking you a
What
few
would you like
questions.
me to do? Do you want me to open the trunk? Do you want me to?
I just asked if you mind if I look. You don't have to. You can tell me no all day long. He has one. Just be cognizant of that.
They're saying I have suspicion of narcotics or something.
I didn't.
I mean, you're welcome to look. There's absolutely nothing in here.
Okay.
Absolutely
So
nothing.
would you mind if I look in the car?
I give you the permission to view what's in my car. But
Okay,
under no
here's the
circumstances
thing.
are you allowed to just search my car without a search warrant. I mean,
There's a few different ways that I can. Probable cause, okay, which I'm just asking you for
What's
verbal
the
consent.
probable cause? Can you please explain to him what the probable cause
I didn't
was?
say there was. I just
did
asked you if I could
You
look.
said I had
Look,
suspicion
you're just getting
of
defensive with
narcotics.
me for asking common questions. All right, I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what's called a patrol investigation. I made a stop for probable cause, which
Can
the
I
probable
please have a
cause was
witness,
speeding.
sir?
He is a witness.
Can you please come closer and listen? Okay, thank you.
He's recording. I'm recording. I know y'all are recording. That's fine. That's well within your right.
There are steps to go to the station and get copies and everything of this because this is ridiculous.
Okay. Is this your wife, girlfriend,
This
friend?
is my fiance, my girlfriend.
Okay. Okay.
For 5 years.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I'm just asking you simple questions. All right. We'll just sit tight. I'll tell you
So
what.
I'm going 50 miles an hour. And you're pulling me over.
Officer Hollyfield seemingly failed to satisfy his ego by questioning Alexander, so instead, he moves to interrogate Alexander's fiance.
Ma'am, would you be willing to step out and speak with me out here, please? Do you have any indication of me ever being rude, ugly, too assertive, aggressive?
Not to me.
Okay. All right.
to me.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, so thank you. I appreciate that. Well, look, here's the reason for the stop today, okay? I'm doing the speed limit, 45 miles per hour. He comes past me. All right, that's an indicator that he's traveling over the posted speed limit at which I was traveling. Okay, that is called probable cause for a traffic stop, okay, in which I have done. Furthermore, the window tint on the vehicle is darker than the legal limit, so there is further probable cause for a traffic stop.
Listen to me.
They don't have the right to
Baby.
search my car.
Babe, listen to me. I understand, okay? And I understand how you get, I understand how you get. They don't understand. They're not.
I mean, this guy's
Baby,
reasonable. This guy's a jerk.
They're not used to you. I am, so I know. When he get like that, I can't even go. But by them being police officers, they can do whatever.
I mean, I told him you can visually look in my car if you want to look in the car, but you're not going to dig through it and search through it. No.
Well, there's a fine line between what you're telling me I can and can't do, okay? I just asked you if I could look in your vehicle, okay? That would encompass me looking in the center console, the cup holders and stuff. Not an invasive search. I'm not trying to go through your car and pull out your bills that you've had stuffed in your glove compartment for the past 4 years. I don't care about that, okay? It's an invasive look into a non-invasive look into the vehicle. Unless there's something in there that would key me up to something else. Okay, well, hold on. Let me talk, okay? Let me talk. Okay, obviously I've known your fiance for a little bit and didn't realize that she remembers me, I don't remember her. Okay, and we have established, the words came out of her mouth that in the interactions that we've had over the last several years when she was working here, are you still working there? No, it's not. We've never had a negative interaction. I do not come at people some type of way that you perceive that I am, okay? You got defensive with me for doing my job, okay? Stop, don't interrupt me again, please. I've been more than restrained and trying to be very nice to you, okay? So here's the thing. I've asked you questions and you've just been defensive with me the whole time, trying to do my job. All right, so I'm gonna ask you one more time.
No.
Do you mind if I look in your car or not?
No.
Okay.
Lastly, after all this drama, Officer Hollyfield issues 2 citations to Alexander, one for overspeeding and the other for using tints on his car's windows.
Well, then just sit tight. Don't go back in the car for now, all right? Be mindful he has a firearm in his waistband. All right, Mr. Alexander, issued you 2 citations today, one for speeding 10 over and one for window tint. Give you a court date of March 29th. You have on that date or up to it to pay for citations. If you pay for them prior to that date, you don't have to be in court. If you don't, you need to call ahead and let them know that you're not going to make it. They will gladly rearrange or make a payment plan if you'd rather do that. If you no call, no show, a warrant will be issued for your arrest and we'll just come pick you up, okay? Thank you.
Name and badge number. Name and badge number.
Do not resist.
What am I resisting? What are you doing?
Do not.
I'm not resisting. What are you doing?
This is Officer Mendoza from the Austin Police Department. On January 17, 2024, Brian Stone, a photographer, encountered a security guard named James while taking pictures outside the shopping mall in Austin, Texas. James, the security guard, had cautioned a young individual riding his bike around the shopping center. Mr. Stone asserts that James purportedly pepper sprayed him and caused damage to his camera. Subsequently, Mr. James called the police to the scene. Witness how Mr. Stone approaches Mr. James following the incident, despite being sprayed without apparent cause.
Hey, give me y'all's cards. You sprayed all my shit. Give me your card. Give me your security card. Give me your security card. What's your name? What's your name? What's your unit number?
James, you back up.
Give me your security card. I'm not in your personal space and I ain't gotta go nowhere. Spray me again.
Back up.
I'm gonna have your ass sued. Come on, give me your card.
I ain't giving you no card.
What's your name?
James.
James what?
James. That's all.
No, bitch, what's your name? What's your name?
James.
Give me your security card. You know it's against the law not to do it, right?
I'm sorry, but
You know,
Hey.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Come on. Come on, James. Come on. Yeah, no, you will.
No, I won't.
No, you will. Okay, then I'll get APD here. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, so here we got professional security consultants. Bravo 17541. We got Bravo 17541. License plate P8 70374. License plate P870368. Are those tags expired? Those tags look expired. Are those tags expired?
Answer questions. Shut up.
No, you do answer questions. You're a public servant.
Negative.
Oh, no, yeah, you can think negative. Are those tags expired? Are your tags expired on those vehicles? Because they look expired.
This guy's just really out of it.
Yeah, get him out here. Get him out here, because you sprayed me for you tried to give me fucking directives. Bitch, you're a security guard, ho.
Oh, I can cuff him. That wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, cuff me. Put your hands on me. See what happens.
Whoa.
Yeah, see what happens. Cuff me.
Got it. All right. Okay. You got about 1 minute.
I got about 1 minute before the cops get here.
That's good. That's good. I'm calling them also.
Yeah, call the cops. Yeah, I assume that was your boss that you're on the phone with, right?
It don't matter who we're on the phone with. You're asking too many questions that we don't have to answer.
You're a public servant and you do have to answer.
I do not.
You also have to give me your card. I know this. Hey, you think you're the first one, dude? You think you're the first one? Yeah, I'm going to make sure.
Back.
I ain't got to step back. I ain't in your personal space.
Yeah, you are.
No, I ain't. I can't touch you. That's not personal space.
No, you can't walk close to me. That's personal space.
No, I can.
9500 South.
Yeah, please get the police out here because these people sprayed me with no cause.
Back up.
I don't have to back up. I can be wherever the I want to right here. I'm not in your space. Dude, it's on camera, bro.
You ain't recording.
Recording the whole thing. I even got you spraying me. I didn't realize it until I actually seen this all over my lens and shit. Yeah, call the cops out here. Yeah, call the cops.
Yeah, you're violent, man.
No, I ain't violent. I'm pissed off. You try to come up to me and try to give me orders about what the I should be doing.
I didn't come up to you at all.
You weren't even talking to
No, oh, shut the up. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, bro. I ain't your little kid, bitch. Yeah, PSC security here sprayed me for goddamn not wanting to take his directive. For not wanting to shut the up. Like you running shit around here, you fat
Scare me.
You guys got a pair of scissors? Backpack. He's got a camera in his hand. He's got a camera. But the weapons that he has are very accessible.
So what? I have the right to bear arms.
Officer Mendoza, along with several other deputies, showed up at the scene responding to Mr. James's call.
No, name and badge number, please. Name and badge number. Name and badge number. Name and badge number.
Do not resist.
What am I resisting? What are you doing? I'm not resisting. What are you doing?
Put your
What the
hands
f are you holding me for?
Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you holding me for?
Put your hands behind your back.
All right, I'm doing it. Quit trying to manhandle me.
Hey. Listen, just listen. Just listen.
Do not go for that.
I'm not going for no damn knife. You told me to put my hand behind my back.
Listen, just relax, okay?
Hey, I need...
Listen, just relax. Right now is not the time to debate this, okay? Let go of your camera.
No.
Okay, you're gonna put your hand behind your back or you're gonna...
You violate my rights. You violate my rights.
You're gonna get your hand...
Hey.
Do not move.
He told me to put my hands behind my back, dude.
There's a knife right there.
And I have the right to bear arms. You're unlawfully searching and seizing me.
Just relax. Grab mine.
Why do you need another set of cuffs for? I'm not even resisting you.
Because you're too wide. That's why. We don't want to have your shoulders.
Okay.
Well, as of right now, you're being detained until we investigate what's going on.
Okay, that's fine.
Mr. Stone was handcuffed and detained while the deputies investigated the matter. However, the detention can raise certain questions since despite the suspicion of Mr. Stone being resolved, the officers still kept him handcuffed. Watch how the encounter follows.
Set.
Mendoza, badge number.
Right there.
What's your badge number?
E965.
Is that what you tell the cops? Is that what you tell the courts? What's your name and badge number?
Okay.
Identify yourself as an officer, please.
Have a seat.
Identify yourself as an officer, please.
I'm Officer Mendoza with the Austin Police Department.
What's your badge number, Mendoza?
I already told you. I'm not going to repeat myself.
You didn't. You pointed at it. What's your name and badge number?
Okay.
Identify yourself as an officer of the law.
What's going on?
Sir, name and badge number.
Hey, look. Mach 742. It's right there also.
Thank you.
What's
Sir,
going on?
name and badge number, please.
Right here, Detective Caraballo with the Austin Police Department. What's your name? What's your name?
6123. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct.
All righty.
What's your name,
man?
man?
Look at my camera. Okay. So why are y'all detaining me?
Because listen, we got a call out here for a disturbance.
Okay, go. Okay, so hold on.
Listen.
Look at my camera.
Okay.
Look at my camera.
Are you going to listen?
I'm listening
for
to
me
you.
to answer the question
I'm
that you
listening
asked
to
me.
you.
So be quiet. You asked me a question, give me an opportunity to answer. Okay? The reason why we're here is because we got called for a disturbance, okay, between you and the security officer, all right? And then he said he pepper sprayed you because you pulled out scissors or whatever. So listen, you asked me why we're here. I'm telling you.
Bring it down a little bit.
Okay? Listen, just
bring
listen.
It down a
I'm
little
going to
bit.
give you an opportunity to speak. That's why we're here, okay? And the fact that you have a weapon on you, we're not saying that it's illegal to carry. We're not saying that it's illegal to carry, but we are going to take it away from you for your safety and for our safety.
So unlawful search and seizure, right?
Okay, whatever. You're the attorney here, right? You're the attorney.
I'm asking you a question.
What's going on?
Okay. Look at my camera.
Can you stop moving back? Just sit right here. Sit right here. Sit right there.
Look at my camera.
Why do I gotta look at it?
Look at the camera.
Why?
Because that's evidence. Look at the camera.
That's what he pepper sprayed you, right?
He also got me in the face, too. It's all in my eyes. Where's medical at?
Okay, you need medical?
Want an ambulance?
Huh? Yeah, I need medical out here.
We'll give the ambulance
Yeah.
for you.
Right here. Sir, EMS, he's saying he got pepper spray and he wants EMS to come over here and look at him.
So before we leave out of here, I need all his identification.
Can I ask you a question?
Sir.
How'd you guys come in contact? Like,
First of all, he was following some kid on a bike. The kid had stopped to talk to me. I'm out taking pictures. Okay. I'm a photographer. That's what I do. I'm a journalist. He was stalking some dude. I want to say he was stalking. He was following some kid on a bike. Okay. And when he stopped, he said something to the kid about, you don't need to be around here. And I said, bro, if he lives around here, he has every right to be around here. He said, shut the f*** up. I ain't talking to you. And that's what I told him. I said, no, you shut the f*** up. You don't tell me what to do, I ain't your f***ing little kid. So anyways, that's how that escalated. And then when I came up on him, that's when he sprayed me, and I wasn't even close to him. Okay. I wasn't even nowhere near his ass.
Where were you standing when he sprayed you?
We were standing over there. Sir, can you move just a little bit so I can see?
No, stay over here though. Stay over here though.
I'm trying to see. Okay, look, man, I don't know. We were right up over there. So you see where my bike is?
Yeah.
We were somewhere up over in that area over there.
In front of that store?
We might have been in front of Ulta.
Okay. And so that interaction happened. He told you that you got upset, and then that's when he told you he pepper sprayed you. He just pepper sprayed you.
He just pepper sprayed me. I wasn't in his face for none of that shit.
Where do you pepper spray you? On your camera?
On the camera, in the face. It's all in my eyes and everything. It's all in my eyes and everything. I can feel it.
Okay.
And at first I didn't realize it, okay? Because I have a pretty high tolerance to this. I can take 2.5 million Scoville, no problems. But unfortunately, I could feel it. And then when I got over to Target, I realized that there was shit all over my camera when I went to take a picture.
What's your name?
What is that there? Is that his identification?
What's your first name, man?
Is that his identification?
What's your first name?
RAS. What's your RAS?
Man,
What's your RAS?
Why are you making this so much difficult?
I don't need to make it difficult. You guys got me in handcuffs because this man assaulted me.
I'm gonna tell you why you're in handcuffs. They probably already explained to you. Okay, someone called 911 and said that you were trying to stab one of the security.
Yeah, y'all think it's funny right now. Y'all think it's funny right now. Wait till I have both of your jobs, you little.
Take him over there.
Are you? Can you listen?
I'm listening.
Take him over there behind the car.
Okay. Someone called 911 and said you were gonna try and stab someone.
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because I promise you, if I wanted to stab his fat ass, it would have been done already, and I didn't do anything to him.
Let me explain why I'm here. Like I said, somebody called. Somebody said you tried to punch him and then try to stab him with scissors. That's
absolutely
why,
not.
Like I said, I had to put you in handcuffs.
And I guarantee you, I bet you there's other cameras outside of mine. I guarantee you, I bet you there's other cameers in here that I'm going to pull.
That's why I asked you where you were standing.
And I just confirmed with them that they're denying that you ever took out your scissors or knife. And like I said, you're in your rights to hold your scissors, right? To have knives on you and stuff like that.
You're right. So why did y'all illegally take my shit? And why am I detained? Why am I in handcuffs? Because see now, unfortunately for y'all, hold on. No, I want to tell you how this is going to work out. Because now I'm not detained. I'm arrested.
No, you're not.
It's arrested. As soon as you put the handcuffs on me, that's arresting.
No, you're not.
It is. You've arrested my wrist. That's what it's called, bro.
No, you're not.
Hey, you can play whatever you want when it goes to court. I'm telling you how it's going to work out. Okay? So now that we know for a fact, because I guarantee you, whoever made that report, if it was him, that's lying to an officer, which is a charge on him. It might be a misdemeanor, but that's still a charge on him. So, and I promise you, before we leave up out of here, I'm going to have both of their names, and I'm going to have their jobs before the end of the week is up.
Okay. Do you have them? Do you mind providing your name so I can write it?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I want their names. I want their names, and I want their security numbers.
Okay. So you're going to have to identify yourself.
I do not, because I haven't committed a crime. I know my rights.
Okay. So then it's not going to be documented, and you're not going to have their names.
I'm going to get their names regardless. I've already got their company and everything, and I've got their badges and everything, okay? So I promise you, if you don't want to get their names, and I know by law they have to give it to me, that's fine. I'm going to get it regardless. I promise you I'm going to get it.
You're making this so much more.
I'm not. No, I'm not. These guys lied to you, and all I did, here's the thing. All I did was tell that piece of shit he does not own me, and he wasn't going to tell me what to do. I'm upset. Of course I'm upset. I got sprayed, and y'all guys got me in handcuffs.
Because
you're damn right I'm upset. You ain't got to explain nothing to me.
Okay.
I haven't broken any law. I haven't done anything wrong, and you got me detained. You've got me arrested, and I want their names, and I'm going to get it one way or another. Either I get it from y'all, or I'm going to get it from their fucking company.
Okay. Yeah. We tried to explain that to you several times, but you're just too upset to understand.
You're right, I'm upset. I've been sprayed, and y'all guys got me in handcuffs and questioning me.
And we've explained that to you. We questioned them as well, so don't say we only question you. We talked to them as well.
Okay, so why aren't they detained in handcuffs?
Because they don't have a weapon on them.
Oh, really?
They're working.
Mace isn't a weapon?
So, listen, you.
So I was assaulted, and you're saying
this way.
No. I promise you, I'm not. I'm taking it just as far as it needs to be.
Mr. Stone argues that he cannot be kept detained based on hearsay. For those who don't know, hearsay is an out-of-court statement to prove the truth of the asserted matter, where the speaker's credibility cannot be tested through cross-examination. Observe how the encounter ends.
Okay. Because the honest truth is I've done everything that I was supposed to do. I didn't do anything wrong, and I promise I'm going to have their jobs by the end of the week.
Well, then by all means. By all means. We have a job to do. We want to make sure we do it
and
safely.
I appreciate that.
We want to make sure that you're
I appreciate
safe.
that.
I don't want anybody saying, oh, he got a big knife and he's trying to pull it out.
What he has to say and make it quick.
Okay. All right. You got a CT put on you? That means...
I know what a CT is.
Just tell them what exactly.
I know what a CT is. Okay. I don't need you to explain nothing to me. I don't need your directives. And what I'm going to do, because I have business here in this property.
You're no longer allowed on this property.
9300 block, 9500.
I promise you,
Step back, bro.
I don't need your directives. I promise you, by the end of the week, I'm going to have your job, and you can't put a CT on me. Now, you can temporarily. Now, sir, if you don't mind, I would like to be released from handcuffs, since we realize that there's no crime committed.
As soon as the supervisor comes and talks to you, we'll release you, okay?
Mr. Stone was released following the encounter. He allegedly blamed Mr. James. The security guard had ruining his expensive $3,000 camera.
But you make us look with a bad people. So I'm at anybody's phones. I want a badge. I want a badge.
Let's go. I want to go to jail.
A badge.
Because I'm looking.
I want a badge.
I'm putting me in handcuffs. Let's go.
If you're wondering how things escalated to the point where a citizen is asking to be willingly put in handcuffs, well, you are about to get the full story. And the moral lesson is that you will only ask to be jailed when you know you have done nothing wrong.
That suspicion isn't a crime. We're in full uniform, Miss Lady. We're not doing nothing wrong. What do you mean this ain't
She is not in full uniform.
She has it on her phone.
So what? I can get anything on my phone.
She has her badge, her name.
I don't care. She should have her badge around her neck. Give me your name. Okay.
And
Let
we
me
got
ask you this.
appointments.
Let me ask you this.
Can I get a supervisor?
If I call,
Can I dig in my pocket to grab my phone?
Sure, you can get your supervisor as well.
Okay, no, I want your supervisor.
Oh, I don't.
Well, can you call one?
I don't have one on duty.
What do you
right now?
D Blasky. All right.
Give me.
I'm gonna give you. You're gonna get what you gotta get coming.
This cop claimed to have gotten a complaint concerning the construction workers and was requesting their ID. However, according to the law, they were not required to identify themselves unless they were under reasonable suspicion. Aware of this, these workers stood their ground.
I'm not saying you're doing it.
Right.
You can cancel that. I didn't say you were doing anything wrong, but I want you to identify yourself because you're going in and out of all these buildings. That's all I asked for, right?
Grab my.
And then he's not in any uniform, and she has no badge, and she has no badge, and she has no badge.
Miss Lady,
where's the
but you
badge?
making sure we're the bad people. So I'm
at anybody's phones. I want a badge.
Let's go.
I want a badge.
Let's go. I want to go to jail.
I want a badge.
Because I'm looking.
I want a badge.
I'm put me in handcuffs. Let's go.
I want a badge.
I'm not breaking any law, Miss Lady.
You're trespassing.
You have to be trespassing to do
You're trespassing. It's private property. It's private property.
You have to be trespassing. You the cop. You know the law.
You are trespassing. It's private property.
We're not trespassing. You have to be trespassed.
Okay, so can we leave?
No, stay.
Okay, we can stay. So are we being detained?
2772 to 2772.
So we are being detained.
Are we being detained?
I just want your
So we're being
identification.
detained because
Are we being detained?
Give me your badges. If you can certainly show a badge to anybody here, you can show me the badge.
We haven't.
You
You're a
are.
civil servant.
All I did was ask you for your identification.
So,
How am I being hostile?
let's
All I asked you,
de-escalate.
did I ask you for your just
You
your
protect and
identification?
serve me. Can you de-escalate?
You are a civil
Give
servant.
me your
Can you please de-escalate?
identification of where you people
Yes,
work.
I
That's
will
it.
give you my identification.
I asked the
Will
first thing I
you?
asked you.
Okay, but
That's
before
all I
the
asked
law
for.
states, in order for me to identify to a police officer in the state of Pennsylvania, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, have committed a crime.
No. As long as there's a
Suspicion.
As long as there is a complaint, I have to get to the bottom of the complaint.
but Miss
correct?
Lady, you don't
so I
have-
don't know if anything is
We
going
have an
on.
appointment.
I don't
We came
have,
here for appointments.
I don't know that.
We're telling you.
You came out. You came out.
We
don't
have to give you.
Go over that.
We don't have to give you.
You're not going to talk to me like that, young
All I asked you for
lady.
was your identification
You're not
and
going
who
to
you
talk
work
to me like
for.
that.
That's all I asked for.
Miss Lady, and I will
That's
give
all
you.
Would you like my lawyer's number?
That's still don't law, though.
Would you like my lawyer's number?
We can give you our supervisor.
Is that what you would like?
You can contact our
Sounds like
supervisor.
that. Sounds like that was
And who
doing.
you work for. That's all I'm asking.
Okay,
right?
My name is Jeffrey Geist.
I will.
I am not speaking to you.
I'm talking
when
to you.
I'm speaking to you, I will be looking
Why
at
you
you.
being so hostile, Miss
Don't get
Lady?
on my face. You want to get mad at me?
identification.
We
You want to get
recorded
mad at me
this.
because if you get mad at him.
Everybody
Give
can?
me your identification, who you work for. We don't have it over there.
Okay.
She does not
Well,
have.
how about
she
this?
Does not
Until
have
your
her vest
supervisor
on.
get here,
I
I'm
have
going
a
to
supervisor on
invoke
shift
my
now.
Fifth Amendment. And now, if you want to arrest me, you can do that.
Ultimately, this was the best option for the construction worker, as it was clear that the cop had no reasonable charges to arrest them for, nor was she in any way looking to de-escalate the matter. While this cop was certainly persistent and hostile, the cops in this next case might just be far worse.
How you doing?
Can you come over here in front of my car so my camera can watch you, please?
Yes, sir. Am I being detained?
You are. For the duration of this investigation. Can you step over here in front of my
For
camera,
what reason?
please? Sir, I'm investigating a suspicious person.
Okay.
Don't play games with me, okay? I know what you're
I'm
doing.
engaged in lawful activity.
I know what you're doing. You're First Amendment frauditor. I get it.
That's
Just
constitutionally
step over
protected
here, okay?
activity. Why am I
Step
being
over.
detained?
This is Officer Fisher from the Dothan Police Department. On November 27th, 2020, Jeff Gray, a First Amendment auditor, was filming outside the premises of Southeast Medical Center in Dothan, Alabama. Mr. Gray aimed to demonstrate how the ambulances were ignoring the stop signs on the road. As he kept filming the vehicles around, he was approached by the security guard of the medical center. The guard argued that he was not allowed to film around the premises. Mr. Gray disagreed with him and continued to film. The guard returned while he called the cops on the scene. Watch how an encounter unravels between the cops and Mr. Gray.
Why you videotape?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm security with the hospital.
Okay, what's your name?
Daniel?
Daniel, okay. Yeah, just videotape.
You can't videotape.
I beg to differ,
Why?
because I'm standing on public sidewalk.
Well, that's true, but why you videotaping the hospital?
I'm just curious about what's going on. I'm doing investigatory surveillance
With who?
with me. It's an ongoing investigation, so I don't want to give up any tip my hand or anything like that. But I will say that ambulances, tend to run the stop sign every single time. So I guess I kind of tipped my hand a little bit there, but okay. How you doing?
Can you come over here in front of my car so my camera can watch you, please?
Yeah, sure. Am I being detained?
You are. For the duration of this investigation. Can you step over here in front of my
For
camera,
what reason?
please? Sir, I'm investigating a suspicious person.
Okay.
Don't play games with me, okay? I know what you're
I'm
doing.
engaged in lawful activity.
I know what you're doing. You're First Amendment frauditor. I get it.
That's
Just
constitutionally
step over
protected
here, okay?
activity. Why am I
Step
being
over
detained?
here. Because you're creating a disturbance. All right, step over here.
This is constitutionally protected activity.
Sir.
You cannot make it a crime.
Sir, you are creating a disturbance.
What is your name and badge
I'm
number?
investigating the disturbance.
What's
okay?
your name and badge number?
Officer Fisher, 1146.
Okay, my name is
Police
Jeff.
Department, K9.
I'm with Pennac News
Okay,
Services.
Listen.
I got my ID in my
Stop.
pocket if you want to see
You
it.
don't dictate what happens here. I need to talk to you.
No, the Constitution.
Let me talk to you, okay?
The law and the Constitution
Sir,
dictates what happens. I'm
stop.
on a public sidewalk.
Stop. I
Engaged
know
in a
your game. It's okay.
Then why are you even here?
I don't want to play with this game with you, okay?
If you know my game,
you are
then you know I'm...
intentionally creating a disturbance
No, I'm
in
not.
order to create a lawsuit. That's what you want to do. I
I
get
am-
that. I
I am-
acknowledge that that is your profession. I understand that is how you make your money.
What law am I
here
breaking?
doing my job.
What law am I
okay?
violating?
You're creating a disturbance and you're bothering folks over here.
What
I'm
law
here
am
to
I
investigate why.
Officer Fisher from the Dothan Police Department showed up at the scene after the guard called. Mr. Gray was well within his rights to film the cops and the ambulances since the matter was of public interest, under the First Amendment. For those who don't know, the First Amendment protects the freedom of speech, which includes the right to film or record in public spaces. Officer Fisher, during the encounter, doesn't seem to provide Mr. Gray the chance to explain why was he filming. Observe what happens next.
So, what I'm going to do is do a report on this incident to rule you out as potential stalker for one of the employees. If any of these employees get their vehicles damaged or anything, I need to know where to look. Because it's not normal for somebody to be filming people exiting a hospital. For all I know, listen, let me talk. I'm talking, not you.
Go ahead.
For all I know, you are stalking somebody at the hospital.
Nope.
Either an employee. I don't know that.
Nope.
I don't know you.
You
I'm
don't
not
know
God.
that. That's, so you don't have
I'm
any
not
reasonable
God,
grounds for...
But I have to investigate.
I'm engaged in
And
a
I'm gonna be doing
lawful,
report on
constitutionally
it.
protected activity, and I'm
going to
be on my way.
Report.
I'm leaving right now.
I need your driver's license.
I'm leaving right now.
No, I'm doing a report because I don't know what you are or what you're doing.
If I don't give you my
For all
driver's
I know.
license, what's going to happen?
Okay, listen, sir.
I asked you a simple question.
I've explained to you.
And I've told you
I'm
that
investigating
I've told you,
a suspicious
listen,
person who is causing a disturbance at a
the ambulance is
private
constantly
hospital.
running the stop sign.
Private hospital.
The ambulance is running the
For
stop
all
sign.
I know, you
I'm
could be
filming
stalking.
that.
I don't know you. Okay, I don't know if that's the truth.
Yeah,
you might
fine.
be stalking or harassing an employee or a patron at the hospital.
I'm not.
So
My
I'm going
name-
to be doing a report.
Officer Fisher claims that if Mr. Gray does not provide his identification details, he will arrest him for obstruction. However, for those who don't know, the Fifth Amendment protects individuals from being compelled to incriminate themselves, which includes the right to remain silent and not provide identifying information to law enforcement. Watch how the interaction ends.
My name is
So
Jeff.
that if something
I work
comes
with
up,
Pennac News Services.
I can go ahead and rule you
and
out.
I'm on
or
your
investigate you
Constitution.
further. Provide me with your driver's license.
I don't
please,
have
for
my
this
driver's
report.
license on me.
Okay.
My name is Jeff.
I've asked you several times to step in front of my
Fine,
car
I'll
so that
step
you're
in front of
the
your
camera.
car. Okay.
Stand right there.
All right.
Now, if you don't have
I'm
a
not on
driver's
the
license,
sidewalk now.
then I don't care. I'm not here to harass you about being on the
Okay.
sidewalk. I want this video camera behind you to watch you.
Okay.
Okay? I
All
want it to be catching all of this interaction. You
Okay.
have yours. That's great. That's cool. I look
All right.
forward to seeing myself on YouTube.
I've got to
again.
get back to work.
All right? No. I got to do my job. You
Okay.
have caused me to come here. That's what you've done. So now I'm here performing my duties,
Can I
and you're
explain
not
to you
going
what
to
I was
interfere
doing?
with my duties.
Can I explain to you what I
You're
was
going to
doing?
be providing me with your social security number, your driver's license number, if you know it, your date of birth, your address, and your full name.
Am I free to go?
No, you are not.
And why am I being
explained
detained?
to you several times
Why am
that
I being
I'm here
detained?
investigating
Okay.
a suspicious person.
Am I going to be arrested if I don't
you
provide you that
are
information?
starting to interfere with my investigation. I've explained to you I have to do a report on this, and that's what I'm going to be doing.
All
So
right.
don't make this a crime. Allow this to be what it is, where I do a report on the incident, and that's it. Okay, but if you want to interfere with me doing
I don't
that,
want to
which is
interfere with
my
you.
job,
I want you to do. I
okay,
want
which
you.
is
Your
my
job is
if
to
you interfere
respect
with
my
that,
rights and protect
it's
my
obstructing
rights.
governmental operations. Do you have any questions about that?
No, I do not.
Okay, good. I'm going to be removing my notepad. I'm going to request that information from
And
you.
if
Are
I
you going
don't,
to provide it?
I'm not
If you don't
refusing.
provide it,
Mhm.
then I have already explained to you what I'm here, what I'm doing, what I'm investigating, and the fact that I'm going to be doing a report, which is part of my job. And if you don't provide the information that I'm asking for that report, because you have caused this situation and me to be brought here, yes, you will be arrested for obstructing
My name is
governmental
Jeffrey.
operations.
Under duress.
Stand by.
Okay.
I need to get my notepad. This doesn't have to be this way. I know who
It
you are. I know
doesn't.
what you're doing. Okay, I know what
Okay, so you know who I
folks
am.
like you do.
You know what I'm doing. You know that I'm
I don't know
engaged in
you
constitutionally
specifically.
protected activity.
I don't know you specifically.
So
I know
your
your
qualified
kind, your
immunity
ilk.
is gone, dude.
Look,
Fisher,
I am
your
here
qualified immunity is out the
investigating
window.
a suspicious person
Your qualified
who's performing
immunity
a
is
very suspicious
gone.
act.
Your qualified
You
immunity
can
is
say that
gone.
all you want to,
I
sir.
was
I'm
up
doing
there
my job.
recording ambulances.
Look, you have
Will you be
folks out
quiet for a
here
second for me to talk,
No,
please?
This isn't
Can I
about
tell you
this.
what I'm trying to, Officer Thomas?
I'm not worried about what
The
you're
reason I
trying
was
to
up
do.
there is
I'm
that
worried about what you're
ambulances
doing. He
are
is
running.
not here for you.
Ambulances
You
are running the
engaging
stop
me.
sign.
I am the
Ambulances are running the
primary
stop sign. I'm
person you're speaking
documenting
to.
that. That's why I'm doing it.
That's great.
My name is Jeffrey Marcus
Okay.
Gray.
Jeffrey, how do you spell Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, and I'm doing this under protest, under duress, and under threat of arrest.
Not threat. Explanation. I've given you an explanation.
No, you just said if I don't
Not
give you
threatened
this,
you.
if
Not
you don't give
threatened
me this
you in any way. What's
information, you're going to arrest
your
me.
middle name, sir?
Marcus.
Marcus,
Mhm.
M-A-R-C-U-S?
That's correct. Last name is spelled Gray.
G-R-A-Y?
Correct. Born January 8th, 1970. 1870.
Where do you live?
I'm from St. Augustine.
St. Augustine?
Yep.
Is that in Florida?
Yep.
What brings you up to Dothan to film this?
I'm not answering any further questions. Providing my name, my date of
Okay,
birth.
that's fine.
That's all I'm giving. And I've told you the reason I'm filming is to film ambulances.
Where do you say that in St. Augustine?
I'm not giving any more
Okay.
information.
Again, I'm conducting an investigation on a suspicious person, and if you are in fact harassing somebody, stalking somebody, planning to assault somebody by filming their freaking daily activities so that you can plan your assault, I want to know where you live so I can go and get you if that ends up happening. So what's your address?
My address is 19. When am I free to
What's
go?
your phone number?
I have to give you my phone number, man.
Hey, look, I'm doing a report. It's one of my little things to get this report approved that it has your phone number. You don't want to provide me your phone number? That's fine. What's your
Yeah.
social?
I'd rather not give you my social either.
Well, I have to positively identify you. So what's your social? You don't have a driver's license, or I would use that.
I don't have my driver's license.
Okay, then that's what I would normally use, but since you don't have that, I have to use another
There's
means.
all these people standing around. I'm
That's
about to
fine.
give you
Let's
my.
step over here and
Okay.
go ahead and give it to me quietly, so that way nobody hears. Do you want to put your phone on mute so YouTube doesn't hear?
No, I'll just edit that out.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got to get back to work, man. I'm only on my lunch break, so the longer this takes, the worse it is on you.
The worse it is on me. I'm gonna run here.
You guys have body cameras? Yes.
I'm still waiting on a return of your information. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you. Well, actually, first I need to know, were you on the sidewalk the entire time?
Yes, sir. Sidewalk.
So I'm going to advise you, all right? The hospital owns that side of the road and this parking lot, and they don't want you on the property. Okay. So obviously, you know as well as I do that sidewalks and public roadways are obviously sidewalks and public roadways where you're allowed to be. All right. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm just waiting on this return. As long as they don't take too long, I'll get you underway. If they start taking too long, I'm going to get you loose.
All right.
Sound legitimate?
You got body camera and dash camera?
Yes, sir, I do. This is my part.
I'm trying to put my hands on. I don't have any weapons on me. I'm just going to keep my hands out.
Mr. Gray, you are free to go. Have a good rest of your day.
I dropped one of my cards down here. May I retrieve that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Which way can I go to not be... I'm good to go up here and go down?
As long as you stay off the hospital property, you're good to go, sir.
There's a sidewalk that runs along the hospital. I'm not sure if that... I'll just stay on this side of the road.
However you decide to play, sir.
All right.
After taking Mr. Gray's details, he was allowed to leave without any further complications. It is not certain whether Mr. Gray plans to pursue any legal action against Officer Fisher.
I can't be up here because I have patients and they have patient confidentiality.
This isn't a public area?
This right here is medical. You can do it on the street, but these people are my patients and it's medical. I would ask you to please respect that. That would be nice.
Once I'm done documenting and everything all good and take off.
Really, it would just be nice. You just don't cause a problem. Please go over there.
I'm not causing a problem. I'm documenting your signs.
I don't want you to live in the cops and have you no trespassed also.
Oh, go for it. Do your thing.
Can you just leave, please?
Nope.
Are you one of those?
She already said she's gonna call the cops. I'll wait for the cops.
Are you one of those like 805 cop pages?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
You guys just talk Cops.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This man was filming a public medical property when one of the staff didn't approve of him filming the area and the activities and threatened to call the cops on him. However, the man, who isn't scared of the cops and knows his rights, tried to explain that it is public property and he isn't infringing on anyone's privacy.
Where is he?
I want to make no trespassing.
So the parking lot's off limits because it's private property.
This is a public forum. This is a Superior Court, man.
No, the court's hasn't been ran since.
Not active right now.
Well, it's still a public forum, man. Our tax dollars pay for this. The museum over there.
We're here to take care of the public. What if
I'm not stopping you.
We can't have them.
You can't just tell people, hey, he's not doing anything wrong, but we don't like what he's doing.
Why are you doing it?
You can't do that.
So why are you doing it? But you can't.
I was documenting your signs and you freaked out.
Yeah, because I'm trying here to take care of people.
You can't take pictures of people. We have to have it quiet. It's privacy.
42,000. He just doesn't have nothing better to do. He can't get a road dog. That's all it is.
Oh, is that all it is?
That's all it is.
Sure.
It'll be back in route. You don't want your ass.
Sure thing.
Because you don't have a road dog. It's all good.
Go ahead. If you want to write out a trespass notice, go for it. I refuse to leave without a trespass notice.
I'll be right.
Thank you. We went to school for a reason.
You're a Karen. You're just a Karen. That's all you are.
I sure am. I'm
Back to work, Karen.
I way more money than you.
Back to work, Karen.
Yes, Karen. I sure am.
Oh, a good Karen. Sure.
Ready? Fat boy needs a little job.
Do you even get paid for this?
It's none of your business.
So you just go here, post on YouTube?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Nope.
You that 805 Cop Watch?
Oh, is that me? I didn't know that.
Well, I was asking. I didn't assume. I said, are you minimum wage for me?
You can't get a professional job, you guys. Don't trip. Look at the cops are professional. We're professional. Anybody who watches
Hello, sir.
What's up, man?
So this business doesn't want you on their property?
This is a public forum, man. Our tax dollars pay for this. It's a museum.
So, no, actually, this is where they, it's a medical, they're doing medical stuff here.
If you want to write me a trespass notice, I'll leave.
Okay. Yeah, now can I get your ID, please?
No.
Well, then how am I supposed to write you a trespass
You could just put good citizen on it, man.
That's not the way that works. Can I please have your ID?
Nope.
Can you give me your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel what?
I'm not gonna.
5
All right, go. Gabriel, can you spell your first name for me?
Nope.
No?
No.
What's your last name, Gabriel?
Nope.
Nope, what?
Out here at the vets hall. This is still a vets hall, right?
Is it, I don't know what they're doing right now.
It's a public forum, 100%. Museum. The public is welcome here. These people in the background just called the cops because I was documenting their signs.
Which signs? The COVID testing signs? Yes.
If you want to stay in recording, you can. You're going to violate people's privacy, but that's up to you, I suppose.
Is that what I'm going to do? What's your name, sir? Oh, you're the guy. You're that one guy that ignored me, huh? I'm talking about the earlier interaction.
Hey, Gabriel, you need to stay further back from him, okay? Don't be walking up that close to the officer.
Stop being scared, man.
If it was my house, it's
You're
different.
scared. A lot of people are hurting.
If I was at McDonald's, it's different. But why does he feel the need to take medications? Because he doesn't have a license?
Get educated. Know the laws, people. Know the laws before you start going into Karen mode.
I feel good. I hope people harass your sisters and your mom the way you're harassing us women.
Camera isn't harassment. You have cameras on your building.
Shame on you because
You have cameras on your building. You're just too stupid to notice.
You know what? I hope you think you get lots of views for this.
I'm glad you're going to learn today.
It's okay. You know what? One of these days he's gonna leave. No one cares because he's nobody.
One of these days I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave really soon, actually. Later.
Come on in.
Once I'm done, I'll leave. Like I said.
Let's take care of these people. Come on, you guys.
Don't switch it into Karen mode.
Bye, Kevin. Bye. Get along.
officer trying to kick me off of the public property. Later, Bruins.
In the end, the man owns and educates the cops, but the woman, who is obviously a Karen, learns nothing.
I'm good right here. Are you pulling me over or both of us? I'm fine right here. You're not pulling me over, right? Are you pulling me over?
You and him both. You're both going 87, 85 miles an hour.
No, we're not. I got my cruise on. You're on camera too.
Okay.
So
driver's license and registration, please.
You're lying. But you're pulling him over, right?
You and him both.
You just told me you were pulling him over, so.
Yeah, well, he was going 87, you were going 85.
No, I got my cruise on.
I tell you to.
I got my cruise on.
Your driver's license and your registration and insurance.
Well, you got to give me a minute for the registration, but here's my license. And you realize that, how can you see my speed when he's right in front of me?
You're following him. So here's what I did. I hit my front radar on him. He was going 87. As soon as he passed, it went to 85 on you. I never stopped the radar. That's the way it is.
Do you have a printout of that?
Now, when I make a traffic stop, if you don't do as I say by pointing to the front of him,
as you
by
say,
being behind
is that
me,
lawful?
I'm trying to make sure I have. Is that a lawful
order?
Yeah, it is, because it's
that?
officer safety. You're obstructing my traffic
Officer safety
stop.
is not a law.
So I want you to pull the front of him
Officer
so that
safety
you're
is
not
not a law.
behind me.
Quote me the
so
code
that I
for
can
that.
make sure that
Can you quote me the law for that? The code?
I'm not going to pull you the law for that.
Then there is no law for that.
Order. It is a lawful order.
There's got to be
on
a code for it.
Stop.
There has to be a code
44B100.
for it. For officer safety, there is no code.
I don't care.
Just like there's no code for public safety.
Why is it
What's
that
the
you
problem?
won't do what I tell you to?
I'm with him, okay? It's not safe for me to just pull up ahead when
I don't exactly go to the front of people's
already
vehicles
pulled
because
over.
if you had a gun or something like that, you could always...
What are you so scared of?
What do you mean, what am I scared of? That's the way we maintain our
You
officer
think everybody's
safety.
out to get you?
That is the way we maintain
Why do
our
you guys
officer
always
safety.
think-
I don't know who you are. I don't know
Your
where you're coming
officer
from.
safety issue is ridiculous. You realize that? You guys have like one
You're
of the
ridiculous because you
least
just won't
dangerous
cooperate.
jobs.
You just won't cooperate.
I don't have to cooperate because you didn't pull me over. You pulled him over.
Where's your registration and insurance?
It's a work truck, so you're gonna bear with me here. I don't know why you gotta get so mad about it. Because really, it's just, I'm with him. We're on a road trip delivering these two trucks, so what's the problem with me just sitting back here waiting for you to do your job?
May I ask you to pull the front with him?
It's not safe for me to do that.
You just don't want to do it.
when I'm already pulled over.
That's the issue. You just don't want to do it.
No, because it's ridiculous. There's no reason for it. When I'm already pulled over.
You're mad because you are
that
pulled
scared?
over because I pulled your friend over.
No,
That's
you're
why
mad because you got to be. You think you need to be scared when you're the one with the
I'm
guns.
not scared. That is how we maintain our officer safety. If I do all my traffic stops in every different way possible.
Officer safety is officer cowardice.
Is it officer cowardice?
Yes, it is.
Now, have you ever
Because
been trained as a police officer?
My job is more dangerous than your job.
Is it?
Yes, I
Well,
climb
I don't even
towers.
know who you are or what you do. So
I climb
how could
cell
I even
towers.
verify that? Where's your registration and insurance?
I don't know. You're gonna have to give me some time. It's a work truck, so it's not my personal truck. There's registration. There's the insurance.
Stand by.
You kidding me? What's he doing? That's him.
On July 23, 2021, a man recorded a traffic stop on the Nevada highway conducted by Trooper Boyer of the Nevada Highway Patrol. The trooper had pulled over the man's co-worker whose vehicle he had been following. The man pulled over behind the trooper's vehicle to wait for the traffic stop to conclude so they could continue their journey. However, things took an unexpected turn as Trooper Boyer attempted to assert his authority during the stop. The interaction began with the man questioning whether he was also being pulled over, alongside his companion, who was accused of speeding at 87 miles per hour. The man denied the accusation, stating that he had his cruise control on. Trooper Boyer insisted on seeing his driver's license and registration, leading to a debate about the legality of the stop and the officer's instructions.
You got a supervisor?
1 second.
Do you? Hey, actually, is your body cam rolling?
Body camera is on.
Okay, what's your badge number and your name?
I'll give that all to you on a card.
No, you can verbalize it.
I'm gonna give it to you.
It's the law. You're supposed to verbalize it.
I'm gonna give it.
Can you verbally identify
all I have to do
yourself?
is provide it to you. That's
verbally.
all I have to do.
Verbally.
I'm gonna explain your citation
Someone
to
that
you.
has vision problems.
Your violation.
Is
Do you
the
have vision
reason why.
problems?
Anybody that has vision problems is the reason why you're supposed to verbally identify.
Do you have vision problems?
It doesn't matter if I do or not.
Okay.
It's for anybody.
Well, I don't know about that.
You know that.
Anyway,
Yes,
I'm going
you
to give
do.
you this. Your violation's there. That's your total.
What's the violation?
Justice Court. Your violation is for speed.
Oh,
We're going
what?
85 and a 70. I'm going to give you a violation citation for
Okay, what's your
80
name?
and a 70.
What's your name and badge
You're
number?
right down here.
What's your name and badge number?
badge number
Are
right
you going to
down
fail to identify?
I'm not going to fail to identify.
So identify.
I'm providing you the information.
Identify,
to you.
please. Verbally.
Now, the Wells Justice Court, the phone number's right there. And
Verbally
I gave it till
identify,
this,
please.
I gave it till this day.
Otherwise, you're not a cop.
Citation.
If you don't verbally identify, you're not a
I give
cop.
your options and your instructions on how to pay, how to contest, whichever you choose. My information is down here.
Who's your supervising officer?
Huh?
Who's your
My
supervisor?
information is down here. I'm providing that information to you.
Who's your
There's
supervisor?
information. Have a safe day.
Yeah.
During the interaction, Trooper Boyer comes across as embarrassingly rude and condescending. He appears to want to assert his power based on his badge and gun, but he meets his match in the man who is well-educated and aware of his rights. The man refuses to be intimidated and insists on proper procedures such as verbal identification.
What's your name and badge number? I need you guys to verbally identify. We're not going to play these stupid games. Either that or give me your card. Both of you. And it's not a request, it's a demand. I need your name and badge number or your card. That's your job. You guys just not like following the law? You're out here trying to enforce laws and you're not even going to follow the law yourself? You're not following the law. You're not verbally identifying yourselves. By not doing that, you're not cops. You realize that? Not verbally. Yes, it's a huge problem in this whole country. You know that. Don't play dumb. Yes, you are playing dumb. Look at your condescending look. I'm not condescending. I'm demanding your ID. Verbally. For anybody that might have vision problems. That's the reason for it. You know that. You guys gonna fail to ID, both of you? Then get. Okay. What's your badge number?
371.
Thank you. How about you?
Boyer, Highway Patrol.
Sorry?
Boyer, Highway Patrol.
Boyer? Boyer? And what was the number again? 443? Okay, why was that so hard? I didn't have to. No, I didn't. Was it a lawful order? If it was, quote me the law. Quote me the law. Quote me the law. You didn't pull me over, you pulled him over. No, it's not. Obstructing is a physical act. A physical act, not verbal. Don't play dumb. Really, you can let go of your ego. It makes things run a lot smoother. If you're, if you're courteous, I'll be courteous back to you. If you're an I'm gonna be right back to you. There ain't no law against that, and you know it. That's the First Amendment. You guys got a supervisor?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Supervisor's name and phone number right there.
Okay, can you, how long would it take him to get here?
He's not working today.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
So
I can get you another supervisor that comes all the way
who's your supervisor right now that is working?
He is my supervisor for this district.
Put his name
I
on
can get
there.
you another
Who is
sergeant
working right
from
now?
Elko. Can I talk?
Who's
I can
working
get you
right
another
now?
sergeant
Can
from
you answer
Elko.
the question? You're my servant. I'm not your servant. You understand that? That's how it works. That's how the
Give me
law
a second,
works.
I'm gonna get you another number.
How about you just call him out here? Because this is ridiculous.
About an hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that really? Wow, you guys are funny. You realize there's cops getting fired all over the country for this kind of losing your pensions, losing your job, even going to jail. Qualified immunity is going away. You realize that? I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure isn't it already gone in Nevada? You guys out here are acting like you're the boss of the road, but you're not. You're public servants. Law enforcement, not feelings enforcement. Your feeling about me being in your way when I wasn't is your problem, not mine. I don't have to move just because you don't like me there. I mean, if I'm wrong, quote me the law, the code. And that you can't do that tells me that I'm right and you're full of shit. No, I'm just trying to get you to give me a straight answer, and you don't want to do that.
You want me to quote the law?
Yeah, quote me the law that tells me I have to move.
The interaction between Trooper Boyer and the man shows a clear clash over how things should be done and who's accountable. The man keeps pushing Trooper Boyer, questioning if his commands are even legal and asking for the specific laws that say he has to follow them. He's basically saying, prove to me that what you're asking for is legit, showing he knows his rights and what's expected from law enforcement.
Step down here for me.
No, thank
Yeah, no. Hey!
Whoa, whoa, I didn't do anything. You just came into my house without a warrant.
You're running away
I'm not running away from you.
You just did. Is there any gun in your back pocket? I just want to make sure we're safe.
We're safe.
Okay, come on
I'm not
outside.
coming outside.
Can we talk right here?
Sure we can. Jack, come here, record this.
Come on outside.
Record this.
Come outside.
Jack, record this. Grab my phone and record this. Whoa, I'm injured.
Okay, cooperate.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
Oh, stop. Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
You guys cannot come in here without
Get the phone.
On September 29, 2019, 3 officers responded to a call about a disagreement in the neighborhood. 15-year-old Jack, son of Michael, had been riding a gas-powered bicycle when a neighbor stopped him and threatened to beat him up. The neighbor who reported the disagreement allegedly stated that Michael came into the altercation with a gun. Rather than de-escalate the situation, the police officers only made things worse for everyone when they arrived.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a...
And your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim, how are you, Jim? And your name?
Let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Step down here for me.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no. Hey!
Whoa. I didn't do anything. You just came into my house without a warrant.
You're running away.
I'm not running away from you.
You just did. Is there any gun in your back pocket? I just want to make sure we're safe.
We're safe.
Okay, come on
I'm not
outside.
coming outside.
Can we talk right here?
Sure we can. Jack, come here, record this.
Come on outside.
Record this.
Come outside.
Jack, record this. Grab my phone and record this. Whoa, I'm injured.
Okay, cooperate.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
Oh, stop. Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
You guys cannot come in here without
Get the phone.
After invoking his Fifth Amendment and refusing to speak, the officers dragged Michael out of his home. Little did they know that the man had trained his son to be a force armed with all the laws of the Constitution. They were about to be humbled by a 15-year-old.
This is unbelievable.
No, I know.
This is
They walked in the house without a search warrant.
This is unbelievable.
Okay.
It's all on film. Get my camera.
It's on my phone too.
It's on my phone. The whole thing is on film. The whole thing is on film. Jack, follow me and record.
Okay.
This way. Follow me and record. Okay.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Okay.
No, Jack.
What's your space? What's your space?
Jack, record the whole thing. Oh, you're recording. Give us space.
Does this look like enough space?
You saw that. You saw the whole thing. It's all been recorded.
It is.
I didn't resist.
I know.
I didn't do it. You know. See, he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Yeah, I have it on video.
I didn't resist.
Well, we asked you to stop, right?
I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant, without any probable cause.
Let me just talk for a second.
I said, I don't know anything, and he tackled me in my house.
He told you to stop, right?
He did not say anything of the sort.
Officer,
it's all
I
on
heard the
video.
whole thing, and it's on video, so.
It's all on
I know,
video.
it is.
It's all on video.
It is.
Dude, that guy is out of control. Okay. I'm finally complaining against him. I want him nowhere near me. That guy is crazy.
Officer.
It's just me and you, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Shh. No, he can talk. He can talk.
No,
I can talk because I was in the situation.
No, I'm not going to arrest you.
Okay, then calm down. Then just what? What?
Like, he can talk to you?
He recorded the whole thing. This guy is out of control.
Okay.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
Look, he just touched me.
You can record all you want, but you're stepping back right now.
This guy,
Hey, don't touch me. Stop harassing me.
We're just trying to.
I'm videoing this. Please get out of my personal space.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Get out
interfere
of my
with what we're
personal
doing.
space. This is my property. Please.
You're
get
not
out of my
gonna interfere with an arrest.
I'm chill. I've been chill.
You can record all you want, but you're not gonna get close to it.
I'm on my property. Move out of my personal space.
I'm gonna stand right here.
This is my personal square. Please move.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Please move. You're in my personal space.
No. What's your name?
Yeah, I do not need to give you that.
Yeah, you do.
For what reason?
Don't do
Because you're
I know.
involved in this.
I'm involved with this, yes. But this guy threatened me and called the cops on you. And what's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12.
Okay.
Now, what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
You're not making any statements?
Nope.
Okay, I have the right to identify you. You understand that, right?
Then you can search up my face and you can search up my record.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna sit tight for a minute. You're not going anywhere.
I can go in my house if I want.
No, you
Am I
can't.
detained?
You're detained.
For what reason? For what? That guy threatening me? Why isn't that guy going to jail? That guy threatened to beat me in his ass. So why aren't you guys arresting him?
That's not the
Why aren't you
information I
tackling? Yeah. He can just lie.
Jack,
We were trying.
Jack, step back and keep recording.
I'm literally in my space and this guy's just touching me.
I didn't touch you at all.
I have it on video.
I've been recording this whole time, buddy.
What are you detaining me for?
Right now, you're under arrest for resisting.
Well, I already know your name's Jack, and I'll get your last name.
Officer Thor tried to get Jack to identify himself by using language that suggested that this was necessary. What he didn't know was that he wasn't dealing with a normal 15-year-old, but one who knew his rights. The cops tried another tactic to get Jack to stop recording, but it wasn't going to work.
Step back. Do not step forward. What did I just tell you?
Please get out of my space.
I do not have to. You cannot interfere with what we're doing.
I'm not interfering when I'm on my property.
Don't step towards the car.
I'm not. Then move out of my way.
You did step towards the car. I told you not to.
He tried to run from us.
What's your name?
Officer Ware.
Okay, and what's your name?
Where do you want over this? Officer Proctor.
Okay, I didn't go over it. Don't. You can't. Hey!
Stay back.
I'm going in my house.
Stay back.
I'm going in.
If you try and come past me, you're going to go on the ground face first. Do you understand me?
Okay, and then I'm going to file a complaint against you.
Go get your camera.
Go get your camera, yes. I'm allowing you to do that, but you cannot walk in my house.
There you go.
Okay, bye. I have 3 cops on me and I'm 15 years old. Because you guys intruded my house.
So you were the one driving up and down the street on the motorcycle?
I was on my gas bicycle.
Okay, that's a gas-powered vehicle. You have to have a driver's license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not when it's 50cc and you have a permit for it. I'm staying next to my car, so I'm gonna go talk to over here. Can I go around him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Please don't walk up behind me, okay?
I asked him.
Okay.
So.
Did they threaten to beat? Did he threaten to beat us up or anything?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what did he say? What did
He goes, that bike is illegal. I said, no, it's not. It's a 50cc bicycle, and I have a permit for it.
Okay.
And he said, get out of the way. He was on his little road bike. He said, get out of the way or I'm going to beat your ass.
Okay.
So I don't. If you guys want to believe him, and we have 2 witnesses, he has 0.
Okay, calm down. Just calm down.
No, I'm pissed off because you guys just came in our house.
But we tried to come here to ask a question and figure out what's going on because what we got told is a gun was involved in this incident. So we're going to take this a little
No
more serious.
no gun was involved, not at all. I don't know why you have to.
We don't know that when
We don't know that. That's what I'm saying.
I
So
understand
we're
that.
gonna come,
Yes, I
okay?
totally understand that,
Okay?
but you can't just tackle him.
But when he's told to stop, he has to stop. That's a lawful command by an officer.
We can get physical.
Okay?
But you can't just come in the house without a.
We have to control this situation.
Do you have a
Yes,
search
we can.
warrant?
We don't need a
don't need
Yes,
one.
you do to
You
come
might
in
want to go
someone's
to
house.
school and learn the law.
I already know the law.
This statement from Jack pretty much summed up everything that was happening. The police were trying to violate his and his father's rights, and he wasn't having it. Many adults would have a problem standing their ground in a high-pressure situation like this, but this 15-year-old did just fine. Even though Michael had done nothing wrong, the officers made up charges to arrest him, including failure to identify, interfering, and disorderly conduct. However, the cops were about to get a dose of their medicine. An internal investigation showed that officers Rodriguez, Thor, and Ware had violated 5, 3, and 1 department policies respectively. Officers Rodriguez and Thor were issued corrective actions which they didn't complete and were thus terminated.
No, I don't need to.
Get away from my car. Get away from my car.
It's not your car. It's the people's car. You don't own that.
This is Officer Vorick and Officer Ryan Jaser from the Kalamazoo Police Department. On September 28, 2022, they approached 2 citizens near Checker Restaurant in Kalamazoo, Michigan. When the individuals saw the cops approaching them from way ahead, they were alerted and decided mutually to ignore them. Watch how their efforts unfold.
Silent treatment. Silent treatment.
Absolutely. Not a word.
It does sound pretty good.
I know. We'll have to go to another location.
Yeah, we can probably hit Battle Creek.
There we go. That's one.
Yeah, we can do that. We can go to Battle Creek. Yeah.
I like those mushroom Swiss.
Hello.
And then the spicy
Are
chicken.
we not being verbal?
Yeah, that mushroom Swiss does sound
We're
really
just
good.
trying to have a conversation. We're not trying to yell at you guys.
I do like the Crunch Wrap Supreme.
I like the cheesy bean rice with pita.
What's going on today?
I like the Burrito Supreme. It's
They're charging $5 for that.
Are they really?
damn thing now.
Really?
Sir,
That must be the extra sour cream.
Either
that's
way,
in there.
we just have a surface
Yeah, they
civil
must be putting extra sour cream in
conversation
there.
about this.
Right. I
Yeah.
always add extra sour cream, so that puts it over $5.
Yeah, really, it does.
Mm-hmm. Just for one simple burrito that I can make at home for like 50 cents.
Right, right.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Totally insane.
Gentlemen, can we have a conversation about what's going on? I just at least want to have a talk with you.
For those who don't know, as citizens, you have a constitutional right to remain silent in front of the police or law enforcement. Only a judge can order you to answer questions or forcefully speak.
At least the sound of traffic drowning out that music over there.
It is, yeah. It is nice.
That way we don't have to mute our volume.
Right. I was worried about that at first, but it didn't travel this far. I was worried that the music was going to travel over here, but it didn't. She's so mad. It's like they won't talk to me. Yeah.
Later, both of these citizens, with their active citizenry, approach the cops near their cruiser where a strange encounter unravels.
Now look.
That one's on a street, ain't it? Yeah, that one's on a street. Sure is. See if they left that cat open.
No, I don't need to.
Get away from my car. Get away from my car.
It's not your car. It's the people's car. You don't own that.
I'm not taking my car.
I guess
Yeah, you don't own the car. We can be near the car.
Asked me to move, maybe I would have moved.
I've been
But
trying
telling
to
me to
talk
get
to
away
you.
from the car, it don't work that way.
You can record if you want, but you can.
We can, yeah, we can absolutely record inside the car. You don't just demand people get away from your car. It's not your car. It's actually the people of Kalamazoo's.
An officer safety concern for me?
No, that officer's safety, my ass.
Not opening my door.
What law is officer safety? Yeah, what law is officer safety?
Passenger seat now.
What law is officer safety?
No, you are being ridiculous. Coming out here telling me orders when I don't have to follow your orders. I didn't break no law. No, I don't. That's where you're wrong, honey.
At this point, I'm asking.
Is that a lawful order? Is that a lawful order to step away from your vehicle? Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it
Do
is.
you have the lawful authority to make that order?
At this point, I don't know what you were doing.
Okay.
I do not trust your.
It's pretty obvious.
I do not trust.
It's pretty
your
obvious.
actions.
Well, that's your problem, not mine. I don't trust your actions. You guys shoot people.
I have never.
You guys shoot people.
I've never shot anybody.
Okay, well, cops shoot people. You're a cop.
And other 14592. And other people shoot people as well.
Yeah, sure do. But mostly it's the cops that shoot people and get away with it.
Yeah, I can't see that because it's too dark, but I can see that one.
Yeah, you shouldn't just bark orders at people
Well,
in public.
at this point,
You should be nice. Like, could you
I was trying
could
to
you
be
step
nice.
could you step aside so I could get in my vehicle, sir? That should be how you would treat the public, not get away from my vehicle. But I didn't want to talk to you over there. I didn't want to talk to you over there, and I'm not required to, right? I didn't want to talk to you over there, and I'm not required
trying to be polite.
I know you was, but I'm still not required to talk to you. I didn't call you. They called you.
You weren't being polite. You were interrupting our conversation.
Yeah, you should have went over there and talked to them first before coming up to us, because they called you, not us. There is no my side.
Get out of here and just leave you all alone.
There is no my side. I'm on a public sidewalk doing what I'm lawfully allowed to do. That's that.
what we told them.
Okay,
we were
cool.
actually defending what
Cool.
you were doing.
Cool.
At this point, though, I cannot defend this.
Oh, I don't need you to defend anything. The Constitution defends what I'm doing. You should worry about will the Constitution defend what you do. And walking out and being rude and barking orders at civilians.
Did either one of us break
the Constitution? Is not going to back you up on that.
At this point, like I said, officer safety, I just didn't want
Officer
to
safety.
while I was getting into it.
If you're so scared, you shouldn't have became a cop. You should have went into the private sector if you're so scared. Not everybody is a threat out here. But you guys look at everybody like they're a threat.
Neither one of us broke the law, correct?
No.
Not correct?
I answered the first part of your question.
Nobody broke the law.
So
Cool.
neither of us broke the law.
What's your name and badge number? What? I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Ryan Jagger.
Ryan Jagger, like Mick Jagger?
Yep.
Awesome.
14934.
Appreciate you, brother. I love the stash, by the way, man.
Both Officer Vorick and Officer Ryan Jagger are baffled by the conversation the citizens put up. Overall, the citizens were right that the police car is generally not the cop's personally owned car.
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
For a legal reason. So just
That's
go
a
ahead and do
traffic
me a favor.
stop.
It
That's
is
a traffic
stop.
issue.
So do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a
Do me a
ticket
favor,
so
step
I can
out
go
of the
by my
vehicle.
way.
Step out
I'm
of the
not
vehicle.
stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do
will
nothing.
step out of the vehicle
I didn't do
because I'm
absolutely
lawfully
nothing.
telling you to step out of the vehicle.
If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro.
This is Officer Belush from the Cumberland Police Department. On May 19th, 2023, Officer Belush, accompanied by several officers, pulled over an individual in Cumberland, Maryland, allegedly for not stopping before exiting the gas station's parking. Observe how the encounter unravels as the deputies approach the driver.
Why when I fucking make a complete stop when there's oncoming traffic? That just sounds fucking stupid. He pulled in the fucking parking lot the whole time, watching me.
We're going to do a scan of the vehicle, so if you don't mind, just step out of the vehicle.
What for what?
To
Have I been suspected of committing a crime?
We can scan any vehicle we want as long as.
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
For a legal reason. So just
That's
go
a
ahead and do me
traffic
favor.
stop.
It
That's
is
a traffic
stop.
issue.
So do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a
Do me a
ticket
favor,
so
step
I can
out
go
of the
by my
vehicle.
way.
Step out
I'm
of the
not
vehicle.
stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do
will
nothing.
Step out of the vehicle
I didn't do
because I'm
absolutely
lawfully
nothing.
telling you to step out of the vehicle.
If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro. You violate my
You're welcome
rights.
to do that. If you don't step out, I will
I'm
pull
telling
you out
you.
of the car.
Well, you're gonna have to take me out. I'm not legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. I was pulled over the other morning going to work for my headlight, right? I fixed it. You want to check it? I fixed it. If you can pull that up, I fixed the headlight. I just came from my house, get gas, got me a soda, got my oil change. I seen you pulling to the fucking sheets, eyeballing the car the whole time. I don't know why y'all keep pulling me over. I'm out here working because I'm in a fucking union. That's why I got Mississippi tags. That's the whole reason you pulling me over. I drive the other car, you pull me over in it. You pull my old lady over in it.
All right, well, if you
it's just ridiculous.
If you step out, we're going to scan the car.
What you going to scan the car for? You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car.
Okay. Are you giving me consent to search the vehicle?
No, I'm not giving you nothing.
Okay, then step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not. Call your supervisor, man. Call your supervisor.
Step out of the
I
vehicle.
want to speak to your supervisor, please. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I'm telling you, pull me out the car, you fucking up. That's all I'm telling you. My people's work in McLean and McLean, Virginia. I'm telling you, you pull me out the car, you fucking up. You're making a big mistake.
The officers expressed their interest in searching the vehicle despite the driver claiming that he hadn't committed any wrongdoings. For those who don't know, the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution protects citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures. Watch what the officers are about to do next.
Well, the issue is
you're making a big mistake.
For a legal reason.
You stopped me because you said I pulled up. No, you didn't come to the car. You didn't come to the car and said, sir, you smell like alcohol, you smell like marijuana. None of that. None of that. You just go to your car telling me you pulling me over for a traffic stop. Go to your car and then 10 police fucking pull up like I'm supposed to be fucking scared or something. I done been through this plenty in my life. I'm not stepping out of shit. I'm not stepping out of shit. That's my right, dude. You don't know your fucking, I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
You gonna step out of the car now?
I'm not stepping out of shit.
No.
No.
Okay.
Give me your supervisor. Let me and him talk.
He's on the way.
All right, cool. Your sergeant, whoever's in charge.
Okay.
It's bullshit. I'm not stepping out of shit. Once I step out of the vehicle, I lose my rights. I'm not fucking stupid.
What rights would you
Whatever,
lose?
dude.
Obviously,
You're being recorded. We're being recorded, so.
You're more than welcome to record me.
I know I am. That's my right too.
Okay.
So let me roll down the window for him, so he can see, he can smell. Everything's fucking clean. This is my work vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
We've been fishing.
I'm about to go buy me a fucking boat soon.
We're hitting the wrong button there, buddy.
Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing in here but work shit, tools, fishing poles, a battery from my truck that I just sold, charge it up for this guy. That's it. I don't do nothing. Whatever y'all perception is, why y'all keep pulling me over, it's gonna fucking stop. After today, it's gonna stop.
Following traffic rules.
I follow traffic rules. Well, if I haven't followed traffic rules, check my driving record. Check my driving record. That tells you a lot if I haven't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all on 68 all day. So I follow my traffic rules, dude. So I have way more tickets. Y'all just fucking with me for no reason. Which I'm with it because I need some money, free money. You want to give it to me? I'm going to get it. So I don't need the money. I work for a living.
You have a right to where you're out of the car, what you're doing?
No, you don't.
You do?
No, you don't. I haven't did anything wrong, sir. I haven't did anything wrong. I let y'all slide on 68 when y'all pulled me and my little girl out of the car one night. I let y'all have that. That officer, he's no longer working with you guys. I let y'all have that. I let y'all have. I didn't fight, and I really had y'all to the left then, dead to the left. I didn't. My auntie told me you say, but I'm not getting out the car, man. I ain't did nothing. What you want me? Do I have a warrant? All right then.
The reason we want you
I ain't did nothing.
Listen to me.
I haven't did
Listen
nothing.
to me, and I'll explain this.
I'm listening.
The reason we want you out of the vehicle is because it is their policy that the occupants of the vehicle have to be out of the vehicle while they do the K9 scan.
What they doing the K9 scan for?
We can scan any vehicle we want.
For what? So why didn't the lady that pulled me over the other morning, why didn't she do the same process?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
And my headlight was out, and I haven't done anything wrong. Anything.
Different officers.
How you wouldn't been back there eyeballing me and go around the corner, you would have seen me.
MSP.
The dog ain't alert nothing. He came to the... They pulled me over for, it's just an illegal stop, sir. If you're the sergeant or lieutenant.
What did they pull you over for?
He said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of Sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir?
I can't answer that.
Why wouldn't I stop?
Do me a favor. Take the keys out of your...
First of all, he pulled in looking at my vehicle while I'm pumping gas.
We're not going to argue with the danger.
Are you the sergeant?
I am. If he stopped you for not stopping, then that's the probable cause for what we're doing.
This is a traffic stop. Why can't he just write me a ticket and I go by my way?
Because he has indicators that he wants to run a dog around.
For what though? For what is the reason?
What do we typically run a dog around for?
Drugs?
Yeah.
Okay, but he haven't said anything about drugs when he come to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
It's not
if you have nothing in
because if I'm telling you I haven't done anything wrong and he's saying that I have, it's his word against mine.
Okay.
I haven't done
So
anything.
then if you have nothing,
Absolutely
to worry
nothing.
about, you can let them do their job here and you can go about your business.
They can scan the car around. I'm not getting out though.
Once the dog alerts,
They get. It ain't gonna alert. Well, that you just automatically saying the dog's gonna alert. That's what you're saying. You on camera.
I said if.
No, you're pretty much telling me that. That's.
I said if the dog alerts.
That's like you're pretty much saying.
What up?
You just telling me what you gonna do. Whether or wait, it don't matter what y'all do, man. There's nothing in the vehicle.
Can you at least turn your ignition off for me?
There's nothing in the vehicle, so you just gonna want to violate my rights.
You have nothing to worry about.
Go ahead and violate them. Yes, it is. You just gonna violate the right. You can open the back door and let them in if you want.
Keep your hands on the car while the dog goes.
You can open the door and let them in. They searching to put the K9 around the car, y'all. For what reason? I don't know. Didn't say anything about nothing when he pulled me over, but all of a sudden he want me out of my vehicle to search my car when I have done anything wrong. Nothing.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is my work vehicle. I fish in it. I work on people's shit. I just got an oil change. Look, just got an oil change recent, just 10 minutes ago. And he gonna tell me I pull out of the sheets without stopping when there's fucking oncoming traffic. What sense does that make? You tell me. This is America we living in, right?
Where you been fishing at? Anywhere good?
This is America. This is bullshit. Bullshit. They gonna violate me like this. Bullshit. I'm a taxpaying fucking citizen. This is what we gotta deal with in America. It's bullshit. I shouldn't have to go through this. Shouldn't have to fucking go through it. I didn't go to work because I was fucking sick today. Went and got blood work and shit done. Got my oil changed. And now I have to deal with some stupid shit like this. Cumberland PD. No wonder they got the petition out on that bitch ass officer, whoever the fuck he is. It's gonna be some more. So lawsuit coming. Free fucking money. By the way, sir, I've been fishing at Jennings, Randolph Lake.
Okay, how's it been
I
biting?
catching some big ass bass. I'm about to go buy me a boat here shortly, soon as y'all let me go. And that's how we doing. Yes, sir.
I'm the K9 guy.
Yep.
I just scanned the vehicle.
He alerted, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, because obviously now, because I mentioned he didn't. It's bullshit, man. Nothing against you personally. Nothing at all. It's just the way y'all treat people out here for absolutely nothing is fucking ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with you personally.
Be careful. You got a bus coming through.
What's your name, sir?
Baluch, B-A-L-U-C-H.
He's been cool. You can finish what you was telling me.
So
sorry,
good, bro.
cut you off, bro.
So like I said, dog didn't alert to the vehicle, but I always interview anybody after I scan whether the dog alerts or not.
Yeah.
Just because I want to make sure the dog's doing what he's supposed to. So there's never been any drugs in the car, nothing like that?
No.
All right. Works for me.
No drugs in the car, sir. This is my work car.
Where you work at?
I work for Triton Construction. You see that one way they putting in downtown?
Down in Baltimore.
We putting in a one-way street. I work for that company.
Okay.
But I'm on the Hagerstown side. We building a bridge out on 70.
No shit.
Is
Yes.
this a fleet vehicle then?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I just seen the Missouri plates. Are you from Missouri?
No, it's Mississippi tags. I'm with the union, so I travel for work.
Okay. All right, man. Appreciate it.
I'm free to go?
No,
The officer will be with you in a
traffic
second.
stuff.
Okay.
But as far as the dog stuff, you're done. They just have to finish your warning or whatever they're doing, and then you're...
Thank you, sir. No, they don't need to give me no warning. He need to write me a fucking ticket. Because they keep giving me warnings, but he keeps saying I keep violating the law. So
what's your warning here?
that's another warning.
Because I don't write
I've done nothing.
I don't feel like police
Another warning.
writing tickets, but here's your warning.
Yep.
Here's your information bag.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Yep. I'm on my way to the precinct now.
Following the K9 dog's inspection of the vehicle's exterior, no unusual items were detected. Consequently, the deputies issued the driver a written warning and permitted them to depart from the scene. It remains uncertain whether the driver intends to lodge a complaint against the officers involved in the traffic stop. During the 1776 Freedom March on July 1st, 2017, at the Austin Capitol, civilian C.J. Grisham was harassed for the possession of a firearm and responded accordingly.
What's up? How you doing? No, I'm going up to my rally. I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. You can have pistols on Capitol grounds.
Just hold on just a second. I'm talking to you.
I don't want to talk to you. I have no reason to talk to you.
No, I'm detaining you, right?
What are you detaining me for?
Because you have a weapon that is...
I have a pistol. Are pistols not allowed on Capitol grounds? Then leave me alone.
Sir, you stop?
I am not going to stop. If you arrest me for having a lawful pistol, this is not going to look good on you guys. You better call your boss right now.
You stop right there, or
you stop bothering me and get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Sir.
Do you know what a pistol looks like? Do you even know what the law is? Get your hands off me.
Sir, you stand right there.
If you touch me again, I will defend myself. You understand?
Okay, try it.
I said if you touch me again, I will defend myself. Do you understand that?
That kind of weapon is not allowed at the Capitol.
This kind of weapon is allowed here because it's a pistol. So f*** off. Sorry.
When the female trooper wouldn't stop harassing him, he then threatens to defend himself with his weapon as she was already getting verbally hostile. A senior colleague then steps in and takes her away, leaving her owned by Grisham. And it's a wrap.
Oh, sorry. I can help you.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door that way I can see?
What you trying to look for?
I just want to make sure there's no one else in there. Start, and then I'll talk to you.
There's no one in there right now.
Okay.
Right.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you. So we got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Purtle, NMSU Police.
Title and name?
The security officer.
Oh, security officer, okay.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay, what crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing?
Okay.
It's yeah, right? It's like they said that he has. And that's how you're gonna articulate it.
So we don't have to go down this route. If you wanna go down this route, we can.
Well, I really don't, but like I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. Get knocked on my door. I'm out here. I want to know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room.
Okay.
Oh, they saw me going into this room, and that there's alcohol in there. How can you articulate it though?
Okay, so that's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still need to ID you.
No.
And then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay, so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. Okay. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
I already explained to you why I'm here. Why I need your ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
I do. If you don't want to provide that,
you don't want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
Then calling him because right now, this is not what you want to do right now. Because this is a violation of my 4th Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
202-212. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, that's my room.
Okay. You want to just hang out here then?
Is he detained?
No, that's fine. I just don't want anyone else going in the room.
You could go in then. If he's not detained, he's free to go.
Yeah, he's free to go, but he can't go in the room.
He can't?
No, not at this time.
All right. Just let it be, bro. Someone called and said that they saw or me walk in there with a case of beer, but that's all they have. So
it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So Until we get this figured out, there's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him. Until this gets figured out, I don't want anyone to go in the room. You're free to go anywhere else. That's fine. You're not detained or anything, but that's what's going on.
Is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
So, okay, so that's what I want you to say. If you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, then you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So, just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that.
Okay, thank you.
And keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
Officer Pirtle is looking into a report about alcohol being in a dorm room and goes to talk to a 19-year-old law student who's the main person suspected. The student asks why he's under investigation and won't talk without knowing the officer's name and badge number. Officer Pirtle explains that he thinks the student might have alcohol as a minor based on what was reported. The student questions this suspicion, saying there's no proof and asking for a clear explanation of what crime he's accused of. He also mentions qualified immunity, saying there needs to be a good reason before he gives his ID. Things get more intense until Officer Pirtle agrees to bring in a supervisor to sort things out further.
Hi.
Hi. Name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212. All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested.
Could. I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum, because right now you're asking.
Yes.
And I have the right to say no, because you're asking. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime. No. Right now, you hear just hearsay.
Arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
On what grounds? I don't answer questions. On what ground? Okay. Yeah, that's our room, bro. Nah, they're trying to go in, bro. They're trying to ID me and shit, but nah.
Okay, so who are you talking to?
I'm recording you.
You're recording.
Okay,
you're
very good. At all, so if you want to hang out
down there, you can. That's fine. So here's the deal. By saying could, what we were trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us and help us clear this matter up.
Okay, I gave him my name, Joel.
What's your last name?
You don't need my last name and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run my name through your system. Are you trying to run my name through the system?
Do you have warrants for your arrest?
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. I'm asking questions. I don't. It's my Fifth Amendment. Is it or is it not?
Okay. So the question is that like the officer told you, you're being suspected of having possession of alcohol underage. So in that case, the easiest way to prevent this is for you to let us know. Either somebody saw you carry a case of beer. You have a case of beer in your possession?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. All right. So the next step in this process would be: would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that you have no alcohol in your possession.
Nope. I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay. Very good. All right. This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant. Or you could, or you have probable cause. Go ahead.
Right now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed. We're trying to investigate that. You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you. And if you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic citation.
You're saying could. I need you to say you will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to.
No, I need that ultimatum. I will give you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that?
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us?
I ain't threatening nothing, brother.
That's what you just said.
It's not a threat.
It gives you grounds.
It's not a threat. It gives me grounds. Does it or does it not? I don't answer questions.
Okay, so the easiest and simplest solution to this is for you to tell us your name, date of birth.
Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
Okay, by just saying Joel, there's 1,000 Joels. I need a last name and a date of birth.
For what? You're gonna run?
In order
I told
to confirm
you want my
who
name
are for the report. I need to have your name and date of birth.
I didn't even have to give you my first name for that report. You could literally put the citizen or the guy or the suspect. Yes, you can.
It doesn't work like that.
Yes, it does. I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights.
So I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to be cooperative with you, and you be cooperative with us.
Cooperate with me and accept that I'm not gonna give my ID unless I'm gonna get arrested. Say it, and I'll give you my ID. Just say, if you don't give me your ID, I'm gonna arrest you.
So you want us to threaten you?
Yes, I want you to give me that ultimatum if you really want the ID.
Threaten you. That's not how this is.
Why? Because you know you can't. You know you don't have that ultimatum. You know you can because you know that opens up for litigation. And to make this clear, I'm detained right now, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
You have to stay over.
No, I can't. I'm in your view.
I'm telling you, you need to stay over here.
Just keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you.
Sergeant Lovelace, the supervisor, arrives to address the situation. The 19-year-old student asks for his name and badge number, which Sergeant Lovelace provides. The student then asks if he'll be arrested for not providing ID, wanting a clear answer before cooperating. Sergeant Lovelace confirms that not providing ID could lead to arrest. The student insists on a direct ultimatum before complying. Sergeant Lovelace then explains the suspicion of minor alcohol possession and the need for ID. The student continues to question the grounds for suspicion and refuses to answer certain questions. The situation becomes more tense as the student insists on a clear ultimatum before cooperating.
Oh, let me take my hand out of my pocket.
Thank you.
There's two guys right here with Glocks and scared of a 19-year-old with the phone, bro.
Well, I'm not scared of a 19-year-old with the phone I have. Come on, man, don't do that, okay?
No.
Seriously,
Can
that's
you, like,
just
Do
be.
you see something in my pocket?
Okay, well, we would like for you to do that for us, just to be cooperative.
Oh,
okay?
just to be cooperative, like just
Come on,
like for you to say what you want me to do. Are you Googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now. All right,
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue reading.
Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah. I give you permission.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's okay.
I appreciate it. Okay, so sure.
You have a class at the end or what?
Okay, so here's why we need your name and date of birth. I'm going to read you the law because you are a law student, okay?
Sean, can you
According to New Mexico, it's all being recorded.
Yeah, I know, but
my
those
body
are hard to
camera's
get.
running.
So I'm gonna use my own.
So concealing identity consists of concealing one's true name or identity or disguising oneself with the intent to obstruct the due execution of the law.
Am I obstructing?
Or, yes, technically you are, with the intent to intimidate, hinder, or interrupt any public officer or any person in illegal performance of his duties or exercise of his rights under the law of the United States.
Okay, so your investigation is investigating that I'm in possession of alcohol, right?
That's exactly
okay,
what
and
we said.
if I give you my ID, is that gonna tell you if I do or do not have alcohol in that room?
If
or is
you-
it just a way
if you
to
deny-
find me with something?
No. The ID is so that we can identify who we are talking to. If you wish to deny us access to that room, that is totally within your rights.
I know.
But you refusing to identify yourself to us by name and date of birth,
yeah,
full name, date of birth, that is concealing identity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, so just tell me
So,
that if I don't give you the ID, you're gonna arrest me. Just say it.
Show us your ID. We need to see your ID.
Or
you will be arrested.
Thank you. Y'all got that right? Yeah. Yeah, you got that. Pigs, fool, for real.
Why do you use that term?
Because why the f are you searching my leg?
We're not searching.
No, yes, that's a seize of my identification. Is it or is it not?
It's not a seizure. We just
It's
need
a
to confirm-
seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to
I
go
told you
over
my
the
name.
investigation.
Told you my name. Today I did not.
Your legal name.
My
You gave
legal
us your
name?
first name.
What is my Joel? Not the legal name or what?
Joel what?
He has my ID. Go look at it.
Perfect. That's all we
Yeah.
needed. Thank you. That's all we needed. Let's go down here real quick, please.
Am I able to go in my room?
No, not yet. Just hold up for just a minute, please, guys. Okay, so he's denying us for consent to search. That's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
But we have him ID'd, so we're going to make sure we take a report.
Yep.
And then, so basically we got called, somebody suspected him of having alcohol in his dorm room, carrying a case of beer in.
Okay.
He's 19 years old. We will take a case report on it. There'll be a case number drawn. Pretty much, basically, he's pushing the issue on the concealing identity. But now that we've negated that, we don't have to do any more. We will take a report just to document the incident.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions?
Just the report number.
Yeah, we'll get that here. We'll get that here in just a minute. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Joel.
Yeah, go
Done. Okay. Have you guys can go to your room now. Thank you. If we really wanted to push the issue, we could stop and lock the room down and get a search warrant. But we have an anonymous complaint. So it's really kind of one of those things that's up in the air. We don't want to do that.
Hey, I appreciate you though. You're a professional. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks.
He questions if Sergeant Lovelace is looking up laws online and eventually gives permission for that. Sergeant Lovelace then explains the legal definition of concealing identity and the purpose of asking for the student's ID. The student insists on a direct ultimatum before complying, and Sergeant Lovelace provides it, leading to the student reluctantly giving his ID.
Hi. I'm gonna stand right here.
Just listening. 2-0.
Yeah, you're listening? Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else I can help you guys with?
No,
you're just gonna stand around and get paid?
Yeah, sure.
You're just gonna stand around and get paid, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can just prove some races. I'm gonna get complaints on both of your
Okay.
And Chief Donovan's gonna know about this. He knows who I am.
Chief Donovan knows you.
Chief Donovan knows who I am.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Up for real.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. And did you find anything with that ID, brother? Did you find out if there's alcohol in here or not with that ID? Nah. So
you denied us consent, so that's fine.
I didn't give you consent.
Exactly. So we're not gonna argue with you. Have a nice day.
Get the out of here.
Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to be.
Go work. I paid you for something. Get out of here. Yes, I paid you for something. Get out of here. Because you got my ID for no reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here.
Have a nice day, sir.
The conversation takes a confrontational turn as the student accuses the officers of racism and threatens to file complaints. Despite attempts to defuse the situation, the exchange ends with heated words from the student, expressing frustration over the ID check and demanding the officers leave. Now, if you think power trips by cops and consequent rebuttals by citizens end there, you're wrong.
What is your name?
I'm not going to give that to you.
You're not going to give it to me?
No. Why would I give it to you? I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, you're recording our property, you're recording our building.
Sure.
And it's a security issue for us.
Am I being detained?
You are.
Okay.
Until I can get you identified.
And what's your reasonable,
because I want to make sure that you're not doing something.
How did things get to this point? Well, the man behind the camera had been filming around this area as police officers went in and out. It is unknown why he was recording, but one certain thing is that he knew his rights.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much, just walking around.
Videotaping the police department's not a good idea.
Why? You guys are friendly people.
We are, but why are we doing this?
Why wouldn't we?
Because it's a security issue for us.
Is it?
It is?
I don't think so.
It is.
It's public property.
It is public property, but when you start recording our perimeter and our gates and what our activities are, it's a concern to us.
I've only been here for about 15 minutes.
Right. We had officers that drove by and saw you pulling out of here, walking out of here, and said that you were recording them as they left.
I did.
Yeah, and that's an issue. Why are we doing that?
I don't have to have a reason.
You don't have a reason?
I don't have to have one.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license I can see?
I don't.
What is your name?
I'm not going to give that to you.
You're not going to give it to me?
No. Why would I give it to you? I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, you're recording our property, you're recording our building.
Sure.
And it's a security issue for us.
Am I being detained?
You are.
Okay.
Until I can get you identified.
And what's your reasonable,
because I want to make sure that you're not doing something.
The officer must have been surprised by this turn of events as he realized that this was someone who wouldn't go down easy.
What law do you suspect me of breaking?
Are you looking to create a problem here for us?
No, not at all. I'm being polite and cordial.
I'm being polite and cordial too, so I'm asking for your name and date of birth so we can identify you.
I don't need to.
And be on our way.
Why would I need to identify myself?
Because I'm asking you to identify yourself.
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Todd Hines. My badge number is 200.
Okay. Your name and badge number?
We're recording you just like you're recording
Good.
us.
Yeah, like 216. Okay, good.
So.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd like to be on my way to go. I mean, you have to have
so are
reasonable...
you refusing to identify yourself?
Well, there's no need to.
You're looking to create problems, is what you're doing.
Is that what I'm doing? By just
that's
filming
my
and
opinion.
exercising my First Amendment rights?
That is my opinion, yes.
Okay. Well, the good thing is the law doesn't go off your opinion.
But it does when you're obstructing our requests.
You can't. You can request, right? But it's not a lawful order.
It is a lawful order at this point.
And
as soon as my sergeant gets up here, he's going to tell you the same thing.
Okay.
This gentleman's got a First Amendment right, he says, to videotape our activities around the police department, and is refusing to identify himself so that we know who we're dealing with.
Okay, you don't want to identify yourself?
Well, I don't need to. He said he doesn't suspect me of a crime or anything, and I'm just
asking.
No, but no, sir, I don't.
Just asking. Okay, we're good. Let's go.
Okay.
You can imagine the officer's shock when the sergeant didn't drag the matter at all. This goes to show that sometimes all you need is one rational cop.
We're gonna find out.
They tried the same you're doing right now.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
All right, Snowflake.
We're gonna find out.
Why you out here melting like
We're
that?
gonna find out.
Look.
When we get done with you, you're gonna be melting.
You're a funny guy, you know that, right?
This is Officer Jackson from Camden County Correctional Facility, New Jersey. The citizen is recording activities outside the premises, and Officer Jackson finds this act offensive. The individual is well informed about the law. Watch how he articulates his arguments, even though Officer Jackson maintains his authority despite being mistaken.
You have to leave the property, young man. You cannot video record anything.
Who said that?
I did. You're not allowed.
Who are you?
My man.
Who are you?
Do you work for the news?
Who are you? You don't approach me like that.
Do you work for the news?
Back up.
Do you work for the news?
Back up.
You have to leave the
Jackson,
property,
badge number 104.
104, yes.
Disrespectful,
You have to leave
harassment.
the
I am the
premises.
public. This is open to the public.
If you are
I will
not-
stand here all day and record you.
Call Duchess from.
Call whoever you want.
Call Duchess. If you are not.
Call the mayor.
The media,
Call the
you
U.S.
cannot
Marine.
record anything
I am
out
the
here.
media.
No, you're not. Let me see some credentials. Let me see some
Credentials?
credentials, yes.
First Amendment
Let
of
me
the
see some
United States of America. That's my credentials.
Okay.
The law or the amendment he cites of the Constitution is the First Amendment, which provides that Congress make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting its free exercise. It protects freedom of speech, the press, assembly, and the right to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
All right.
Respect it. You swore on oath, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
All right, then I don't know why you're working here then.
Okay. All right, we're going to find out.
All right, Joe. Take it easy.
Take it easy, Joe.
This is how you act with the public?
You're not supposed to record, my man.
I can record whatever I want.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I'm telling
all
you.
right.
It's a
Okay.
federal law.
All right,
know
we're
your
gonna
laws.
Find out. Okay.
Find out.
We're gonna find
I just
out,
came
my
from
man.
the front of the building.
All right. We're going to find
They
out.
tried the same you're doing right now.
Okay, we're going to find out.
All right, Snowflake.
We're going to find out.
Why you out here melting like
We're going
that?
to find out. When
Look.
we get done with you, you're going to be melting.
You're a funny guy. You know that, right?
Always got to have one.
This is what I do. Camden County Police Station. They know who I am.
Okay, all right.
Exactly.
Here comes the lab.
All right.
He's off.
Did you call Dutch?
Oh, he's off. Yeah, he's off. That means he's off the clock. Power of recording, photography, baby.
You cannot stand out and record the jail.
I can record whatever I want.
No, you cannot.
Whatever I can see.
No, you
Is this open to the public?
You cannot record the
Yes,
jail.
it is open to the public.
record the jail.
I can record what I want.
Okay. We're going to find out.
All right.
I called Lieutenant Henson.
Yeah, he called.
He's out here walking around recording in front
Because
of the
I'm
jail. I told him he
recording, doing my First Amendment right. It's a protected activity by the Constitution of the United States of America. If he doesn't like it, walk back inside. Leave. Do your job. Your safety risk has nothing to do with my constitutional right. You understand what I'm saying? Just like you have a constitutional right, we have a constitution. Listen, this is a one consent party. Did they call? Call you want. Just call Metro. Tell them that you have someone recording. Nice. Call Sergeant May. Yeah, call Sergeant May down here. He know who I am. Yeah, come on, let's get it there. Funny guy, come on, Snowflake. Just let Metro come down. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Stay down here until they come get it.
Yeah. That's how you're supposed to do it. All right, tough guy. Look at him, everybody. Get this video a thumbs up. You're gonna be a big YouTube star. Tough guy.
Officer Jackson backs off as he's embarrassed and returns to the facility. Unfortunately, the date and time of this incident remains unknown.
I'm sitting on the power lines or sitting in a public street.
What's that?
I'm sitting in a public street minding my business. That's all I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, well, we got a call for a suspicious vehicle. We're just checking on said vehicle. Are you the owner of the car, sir?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer any questions.
This is Officer Reeves from the Upper Chichester Township Police Department. On December 14th, 2023, Officer Reeves and Sergeant Brain Gilmore responded to an alleged call that reported a suspicious vehicle that was parked along the public street somewhere in Upper Chichester, Pennsylvania. Watch how the encounter follows between the driver of the vehicle and Officer Reeves and Sergeant Gilmore.
Sir, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Officer Reeves, Upper Chichester Township Police Department. The reason we're here is we got a call for a suspicious vehicle, okay? Someone passed her by or whomever called said it was a white vehicle sitting along the power lines.
I'm sitting on the power lines. Or sitting on a public street.
What's that?
I'm sitting on a public street, minding my business. That's all I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, well, we got a call for a suspicious vehicle. We're just checking on said vehicle. Are you the owner of the car, sir?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer any questions. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Can I get a badge number?
Yeah, 51. Would you like the supervisor's badge number too?
Yes, please.
It's 37.
And his name?
Sergeant Brian Gilmore.
Brian Gilmore. Okay.
Would you like to speak to him as well?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I just want to mind my business, man. People drive by here, see me parked here doing nothing wrong.
Fifth Amendment right not talk to us.
Yes. Because I'm not doing anything illegal, right?
Officer Gilmore persistently requests the driver to identify himself, yet the driver declines, citing protection under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. Officer Gilmore asserts that the driver must provide identification as per the state vehicle code, since he is operating a vehicle. However, given that the vehicle is currently idle and not actively being operated, this law may not be applicable in this situation. Let's observe how the encounter unfolds.
Literally just parked in a public street.
What's that, Sarge? Sarge requesting your ID.
I'm not going to provide that. I didn't commit any crimes. I'm parked legally in a public street, doing nothing wrong. Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
What's that? He says no to the ID. He's parked on public street doing nothing wrong.
That's right.
Okay, well.
Just because somebody called in a suspicious car doesn't mean you're doing anything illegal. Did they specifically identify something illegal that I was doing? Trespassing?
At this point, the reason we're requesting the identification is number one, we identify everybody we talk to. It's part of our routine. It's accepted, and it's something that's been approved by the Supreme Court.
It's not been
and the United States Supreme Court.
It's not been approved by any Supreme Court.
Okay, all right. Well,
unless
you
have
disagree
reasonable,
all you want, but just because you think so doesn't.
Unless you have reasonable suspicion of a crime.
Okay. Well,
I don't have to provide any ID, sir.
But you're on one of our streets in our town. In order for you to leave, you're going to have to be legally able to drive.
Who pays for these streets, sir?
Excuse me?
Who pays for the street?
Upper Chichester Township.
The township, right? The people. It's a taxpayer-funded street, right? And that means I can park here. I can travel through here also. I can stop on the streets. It's not illegal for me to do that. Did I commit an infraction?
You didn't say you're doing anything illegal at this point.
So then I'm not
vehicle.
providing any ID if I didn't commit anything illegal, if I didn't do anything illegal. There's no law, but then?
You heard me.
There's an investigation that you have to conduct.
Yes.
So far, in your investigation, what have you concluded that I've done that's illegal?
That I have somebody that's refusing to provide identification.
And that's not illegal. Am I under arrest?
Sir. Under the vehicle code?
Am I under arrest?
Huh? You may be, and we'll have to find that out.
So are you threatening me with arrest?
Am I threatening you? No, I am not threatening you.
Well then,
I am telling you that if I have to do my job, I do my job. That's an entirely different thing.
Sir, well, conduct your job. I'm not providing any ID because I didn't commit any crimes.
You don't need to commit a crime for us to ask you to provide ID, sir.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need RAS. Without RAS, there's no probable cause.
I have somebody that called in that this vehicle's been sitting
Anyone
here for an extended period of time.
So if someone calls in here, a black guy is sitting here, is that
Nobody
illegal?
said anything about you being black.
Well, I'm saying if they do. Is that illegal? Can you just come here and identify me?
They didn't say you were a pink flamingo either. So
well, that's fine. But I'm not providing any ID. Where do we go from here? I didn't do anything illegal. Are you threatening me with arrest?
I'm telling you that you need to provide identification. You're
I'm
part
not
of
providing any
investigation.
investigation.
At this point. You are required.
Do your investigation. Go and talk to the person who called and find out what I did that was illegal. Talk to them. Do your investigation. Do a thorough investigation. You just don't come here and talk to me. Talk to them. See what I did. Because they called to talk to them. I didn't do anything wrong. You're not going to force me to
You did or
identify.
didn't do anything wrong,
Well,
sir.
do an investigation to see if I did anything wrong.
The first step of my investigation is requiring you to provide
I'm not
identification.
providing any ID. I did nothing wrong. I'm sitting on a public street. You don't have the right to just pull up on me and say, hey, I need the ID because someone called. It doesn't work like that.
I came here because
That's
somebody
exactly
called
what
it
you
in.
did.
It is not, sir.
You pulled up here because someone called and
Right,
say, hey, I
because
need your
somebody called.
identification. Doesn't work like that. I'm not providing it. Can I have your supervisor, please?
I am the supervisor.
I want your supervisor,
My
lieutenant.
supervisor is the chief. We don't have a lieutenant.
I'm sorry.
You're
man.
welcome to go to the police station and talk to the chief.
I don't have to. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm parked on a public street. Until the laws of America change where we have to identify because an officer comes and say, hey, give me identification.
Well,
I'm
you need
not
to work on
conducting anything else.
reading up on the court.
I know exactly what it says.
Okay, what does it say?
I know what it says. I have a First Amendment right to record. I have a Fourth Amendment right.
Nobody said you can't
I have,
record.
Well,
Feel
let me
free. I'm recording
finish.
too.
Let me finish. I have a Fourth Amendment right to be safe in my documents and papers. Unless I commit a crime, I do not have to identify.
I'm not unreasonably searching or seizing anything at this point.
You're trying to, yes, you're trying to seize my ID.
I'm asking you to provide identification. It's part of my job.
And I'm respectfully
In the state of
refusing
Pennsylvania?
that. I'm refusing it.
And in the state of Pennsylvania,
Yes.
if you're operating a motor vehicle, which is what you're doing,
I'm not operating a motor vehicle.
You
I'm parked.
absolutely are.
I'm parked on a public street.
you're in command and control of the vehicle.
I'm parked on a public
if
street.
you were under the influence of alcohol or another drug, I could arrest you for DUI, but you're
I'm
not.
parked on a public street.
Okay.
Good. That's all I'm doing here. I'm parked on a public street. Doing nothing illegal.
You're the subject of an investigatory detention. Okay.
Can I get a case number, please? Can I get a case number?
Nope.
I need a case number. I want this documented.
Okay. We
Can I get a
document
case
everything.
number?
You're welcome to go to the police
Can I get
station
a-
and request a report. But
Gilmore
we're not going to know who you
37?
are because you didn't provide us any ID.
I don't have to. Can
Okay.
I get a case number?
Nope.
You're not providing me the case number?
That's correct.
Okay, well then you're not getting any ID.
Okay.
What's the next step?
You'll probably get a citation for failure to provide driver's license.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead. Go ahead. Let's do that. Let's do that. You're a tyrant. That's what you are. You're threatening me for doing nothing wrong. Fuck out of here. Gilmore. Yep. Hey.
What do you want?
Him. I'm not talking to you. This guy here.
You're not talking to him, you're talking to me.
I'm speaking to him, sir. I'm allowed. He's funded by the taxpayer.
What do you need?
Sir, can I get an incident number, please?
I don't have an incident number yet.
You're not getting it.
Can you call the
I already told you
dispatcher and give me this incident number? I'd like to document
You can stop at our
this.
police station and grab the incident number.
So you're not providing incident number?
I don't have an incident number until I go back and do the report. I can't just pull one out of thin air.
All right, let me
So,
talk to
well,
the
he doesn't
other
have one
officer.
either, and that's the supervisor.
I just want to talk to him. It's just fine. 84.9. Gonna harass me
Stay away from my dog.
for doing nothing wrong. Stay away from your dog. I'm not allowed.
Stay away from the dog.
I'm not approaching the dog.
You walk right close to the car.
Is it illegal to be close to the car?
I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to be surprised.
The door
if
is
dog smashes up against
the door is closed. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm sorry. Sure. Hey, can I come under? Hey, do you mind giving me incident number, please?
Yep.
That's all I wanted.
Last name's Clap, badge number is 44.
Thank you, Clap.
Hey, have a good one.
I just want an incident number. Literally, that's all.
We don't
Because-
generate an incident number until it clears. All right.
Until it clears what? Like the call?
The radio system, yep. So
And you're about to clear it, I would assume?
you can get it tomorrow, okay?
So no
You
incident
go to the
number?
police department? No, not right now.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. 842. All right. I just walked next to the car again. Is that illegal? Car 4.
It is not clear whether Officer Gilmore or Officer Reeves issued the driver a citation during the stop. It is also not certain whether the driver plans to pursue any sort of action against Officer Reeves and Sergeant Gilmore.
We're doing our job. You guys should be doing your job and actually catching the guy who's burglaring us in this place.
Okay.
You realize you're wasting your time with me.
This is Officer Hartkop from the Boulder Police Department. On the 13th of March 2020, these cops arrived on the streets of Boulder, Colorado, responding to the call of a resident who had reported a robbery on their property. The cops detain an individual named Dean, who is walking with his friend, on suspicion that he might be the alleged robber based on a similar description. He argues that the cops already know him and his residence pretty well. Watch how the encounter unfolds.
Don't order me around. Who do you think you are? What's your name and badge number? Name and badge number. If you're going to tell me what to do. I'm not talking. Okay, bye.
Am I being detained, sir?
So right now, there's potentially you're a suspect. So yes, you're being detained.
This
You gotta
guy.
stick your hand in your pocket, real, please. If this is, if not it, let you go here in a second, okay?
Okay.
So,
Boulder Police at its finest is going to be detaining somebody.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Briscoe, 11499.
Officer Briscoe will be responsible.
And I believe this is Officer Hardikoff. Hello,
You
officer.
know exactly who these guys are.
Yeah.
Match description, right?
Yeah, we're here to film you because of the call.
Okay.
Did y'all get here? I know y'all heard it.
Get to work. We don't answer questions.
Well, how quickly did y'all get here from the call coming out?
Get to work. We don't answer questions.
All right, so you matched the description of the guy.
Of course.
Who
Description had a hat on. Where's his hat?
He's got a hood up.
No, he said it was over a hat.
So,
he has
sir,
no hat.
Sir, we're not talking to you right now.
I'm just not talking to you. I'm talking to myself.
So do not interrupt yourself.
You asking me to leave?
Sir, do you have an ID that I can see?
I don't have to identify myself.
You're talking to me directly.
As we've established, so we got a call.
Uh-huh.
As you heard.
You know who I am.
Yep.
You guys all know my name. You know who I am. You know where I live. You know everything about me. Why do you need to see my ID?
So our issue is that we had a
have
homeowner
lost
call
their
because they had
Uh-huh.
a break-in recently. The description.
I understand. We're listening to you on the radio. Yeah.
Right, and they matched.
Yeah. We're doing our job. You guys should be doing your job and actually catching the guy who's burglaring us in this fucking place.
Okay.
You realize you're wasting your time with me.
This is just something we have to do to check that box to make sure that you aren't related. As
Sure.
small as it could be, it's something we got to check off.
Officer Hardikoff, you've seen me plenty of times. You know exactly what we're doing here.
Yep. Can you just remind me of your first name?
Yeah, my name's Dean. You know who I am.
Yep.
And if you guys don't know who I am, you will know who I am very shortly.
This is ridiculous.
Dean, and your
Yeah.
last
This guy doesn't
name?
match the suspect at all. The description was something totally different, and he was left in the garage.
I've already asked you to stop interjecting in our
I'm
conversation.
talking from my video, not
So
to you, bud.
y'all heard the call come
Talk
out.
over
How
there.
quickly did y'all get here from when the call came out?
I'm not answering any other questions.
So it's just so if you were here within 30 seconds, that would explain why they saw you on the Ring camera. But my concern is the fact that they called obviously because they saw a suspicious individual matching your description who also matched the description of someone that broke into their house on Friday.
Great. Where is that person? We'd love to see this video and see what the person
So
looks like.
you
They've got ring cam video. Why don't you go look at the ring cam video and see if I look like that person?
We're working on that.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So
That person's probably walking away right
You're
now.
probably right.
Yeah.
If it's not you, then you're probably right.
Yeah.
However, you match the description right now, so we are
Great.
talking to you. And your partner over here is making it more difficult to do our job.
I don't.
so it's making
He
it
should
harder
make it
for us to
difficult
catch that
because you're
person.
wasting your time.
Okay. You believe that, and,
Yeah.
and you know what? I have to go out against what I'm going with. What I got. Okay.
Yeah.
So like I said, we're gonna check that footage just to verify and make sure that if it is the chance there was a miscommunication and you don't match the description as provided, then we will send you on your way. But once again,
Great.
I'm just gonna ask, how quickly did you get here?
I'm not answering your question.
The detained individual doesn't answer any of Officer Hartkopp's questions as per his rights. As mentioned earlier, he is not liable to answer any questions asked by the cops. The detained individual refuses to show his ID and remove his face coverings in protest. He also rightfully demands the cards of these officers, according to the policy set by law enforcement.
As we established, so Dean, you and I both know who each other are.
Uh-huh.
We're familiar with each other. We have to verify with the reporting party that the individual they saw in the ring is not you. Once we have verified that, then we will go from there.
Great.
But the basic description that we were given on the way here matches how you are dressed right now.
Uh-huh.
That is why we are talking to you right now. That's why we're having this conversation. Once we can get something more specific and narrow down the individual, then we will go from there.
Yeah, I think something more specific than this. Someone who is completely covered, almost head to toe. You can't even hardly see anything but my eyeballs and the top of my nose. That's a description of someone at 20 degrees out. Probably the description of 85% of the people out here.
You can understand how that's concerning for someone who just had their house broken into to see someone
Sure.
as you described. You can only see their eyes.
Uh-huh.
So they were recently victimized and then they see you dressed like that walking near their house.
I don't see anybody else out here wearing a mask, so.
Would your officers like to identify yourselves? Names and badge numbers, please.
I already told you.
I didn't hear it.
Your buddy already identified me.
He's indicating that you didn't identify yourselves.
You can review the video if you want.
Once everything wraps up, we will get you business cards as you'd like, because I'm sure you're going to want those.
Absolutely, that'd be lovely to collect your cards.
Yep, just give us a few minutes. I understand it's taking a little bit, but technology can be difficult sometimes.
Time's ticking away. I got a little counter here. I know how long it's taken. I also understand detainment can't last forever. You have to let me go or arrest me.
So, detainment can last however long it needs to for us to complete the investigation, and as it stands, we are still thoroughly investigating. Once that has been completed, I will let you know. Were y'all on foot in the area? Did you drive here? Is there any reason why this person would misinterpret you for the person that...
Again, not answering any of your questions.
Can you take care of that? So you have every right to refuse questions. We're just going to sit here until we get everything taken care of, okay?
Dean's your name, right?
Yes, sir.
You're free to go. Wasn't you?
Oh, free to go. Now go do
Dean,
good
I know you don't...
Could have, would have.
There's somebody robbing a house, right?
Hey, stop.
Get to work,
I'm not
man.
talking to you. So
Unbelievable.
Dean,
All right, so
I'm gonna suggest highly that you do not show up to calls dressed like the suspect.
Oh my God.
Guys, just want to tell you that I'm going to show up to every call that I hear while I'm out, and I'm going to dress however the I want to dress.
We're gonna
mask and all.
If we do that.
That's great. You guys can realize you're wasting state and taxpayer money. You're wasting time. You're letting criminals go by around with us.
Dean, you're free to leave. As my partner said,
please,
dress
thank
as
you.
you are. It's concerning for people, which is why we're...
This is how I dress every time I see you guys. It's not a surprise.
Yep. But
I'm just suggesting it so you don't get stopped in the future.
How am I stopping you?
all right, just make a mental note next time you see me and dress the same way. This is how I dress every time I'm out here. Don't with me next time. Go do your jobs.
we aren't messing with you, like I said.
You are. You know me, dude. Come on.
We gotta do an investigation.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
We check our boxes.
You could have left one person here to stay here and talk to us while the rest of you actually can look for the guy.
You're going.
I'm free to go. Great.
All the time.
What a joke.
Good.
We're out of here. Let's go.
All right. Have a good night. Absolutely. Have a good night. What's your name and badge number?
I already told you.
Nah, all of you.
Here, I'll give you my
Every one of you. Cards.
Here.
Cards.
I'll give him my card because he was the one detained. There you go, sir.
You should give me a card for running your mouth. You came in contact, I'm asking for a card.
Hey man, stop following us.
Give me a card. Hey,
Card.
you're running your mouth. That's your policy. Give me a card. Slow down. Okay.
It looked like he came to a complete
it's up
stop.
to you. Your choice.
Yeah, you're not.
Hey, you're the one running your mouth, giving me directions, and then you don't want to give a card. This is your policy, not mine.
See you later, man.
Dean frowned over how the cops had wasted the time that could have been used to catch the actual suspect. He was told that he was free to leave while the cops also exited the area.
So, go ahead and report. That's completely fine.
No, we know.
On the report.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name is Officer Smith, and badge number is 263.
Thank you.
So, like I said, my partner's car was parked down the street, and as it was parked on the street, that makes sense. As it was parked down the street, one of the gentlemen got out and took a picture of the inside of her car. So that's why I was curious in terms of what they were doing. And I didn't know if he was a you gentleman. So
Why would you? Why would they not be allowed to?
Hey, sir?
Why would it matter?
You can't take a picture of that. That's a class. That's not legal. Yeah, that's
Sir, that's legal. Sir, that's legal. You're the one committing crimes out here.
It's your responsibility to protect their information.
You're in violation of a misdemeanor. No one here is committing any crimes.
Great day.
Yeah, sucks, don't it?
It is one thing to try to charge a citizen with fake charges and be humbled when you realize they know the law. It is another thing to end up getting both schooled on the law and charged by it. This cop must have been very ashamed, as he should be. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye!